We're live.
What?
I think so. That's what it says.
All right.
Sounds like we might be live. So welcome to Q&A with L&A pre-Black Friday edition. I looked way up there at the light, even though the camera's over there. I'm not used to the new setup.
It's very bright. I'm not used to it either. All right, so we're going to allow for people to file in. Nice job.
I didn't
just
spill.
started.
I thought I spilled.
And you're already dripping on yourself.
No, I didn't spill.
Okay.
I thought I did.
All right. Oh, Tyler's on. Hi, Tyler.
Oh my gosh. Tyler jumped in from the other room.
From the dining room. Right over there.
Oh, jeez. So, Tyler's
so
here.
funny.
Hi, Tyler. Oh, that's why. I don't have my...
Your
that's
chat's
why I
not
felt
up.
lost.
We're like, oh, I feel like I'm sitting
Oh,
here
Dylan's
talking
here.
to
It's a family
ourselves.
reunion.
Look at us. We've got
Brian.
Rams, we've got Brian, we got Dylan, we got Tyler. All the cousins are almost here.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Lori and Holly and...
Susan's here. I see Typo and Connie, Holly, Lauren, Debbie, Granny Barb, S. Ireland, Penn, who is Franny, not Franny, Sarah, Chris West.
Wait a second. Does Penn want you to tell people that her name is Franny, not Franny? I remember that she confused us. We'll get into that later.
Sometimes she's on as Franny.
Chris West
she's
is here?
in her,
Disguise.
yep, she's hiding.
Got it. Yep.
Anna's here, and Michelle, and Christine, Kathy, Steph. Chris is high again.
Faye,
I'm an auntie.
right? Oh,
Faye.
Tyler and Dylan and Brian.
Yep. Faye saying hi, Tyler.
Tyler, watch the emojis. Too many.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Tyler.
Tyler.
Not too many emojis. The
4.
the moderators are gonna hide you.
Tyler, I know you're only in like 5th grade or something, but you need to go read the chat rules.
Go read the rules. No more than 4 emojis.
Yep, I'll have the moderators zap you out.
Kate's finally here.
Kate.
Hasn't been to a Q&A. Maria's here. That's their aunt. Like a real...
So wait a
I
second.
don't want to say real aunt because, oh my God, I just dissed like 116 people.
No, but that means Maria, Brian, Dylan, and I didn't see Jason yet, are probably all sitting in the same room, all on their own phone.
All watching.
But I
hey,
like
you
that.
know what? That
'cause we
gets
get
our
4.
count. That gets our count up.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just saw that Kate is here for the first time since a spring Q&A.
Wow.
So she finally lined it up. Oh, and Meme's here.
And
And
Meme's.
Grandpa's here.
Oh, that's because they're having a viewing party. That's what they're doing.
A viewing party
Remember,
with Simon?
put the number in the chat below as to how many people are in the room with you watching right now.
Yeah.
We always love that
Hi,
one.
Heidi and PB and Equine Preppers here.
Where are my UK people?
And Tina. I saw Tina. She's UK.
Tina's UK. It's only
Yep.
like 2 a.m.
Only.
over there. Something like that.
Only.
I don't know. It's, forget, 5, 6, 7 hours ahead.
I don't remember now. I'm terrible.
So, we said it in the beginning. This is the pre-Black Friday edition. No, we're not going to turn today's episode into QVC.
Nah.
But we are going to answer any and all your questions you have about what goat's pregnant, what do we know about this, what's going on with House of Pie, whatever. And we have
Oh, Leslie Queen has 4 people.
4 people. That's awesome.
Yep, I think our family's
6.
still winning though.
And
That's
Maria's
Maria.
6. Yep. Hey, at least they all logged in. We're getting the views from
Right,
all of
a
them.
family reunion too.
Yep.
UK,
Like it, I like it.
CJ, I think looks like
Look at it.
they're from UK. I mean.
Yep, another UK.
AKA
Oh,
Hope
South
is
Carolina,
here.
we're getting some Ontario.
Uh-huh. Vegas, Disney Freak. Are
Ireland.
you from Vegas?
Ireland. 2, but the other one's passed out on the couch.
Oh, well.
I like that.
The laughing will eventually wake
That
them
was
up.
good.
You know. All right, so the next question
So
we
that's
have for you is,
12:31.
what are y'all drinking? Because I trusted this guy with my drink, and he's trying to kill me.
Yeah, I guess I mixed it a little too strong.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's yummy,
See? That
but
was
I'm not
good.
going to be able to form a sentence by the end of Q&A. So stick around so you
Yeah.
know how things can
Ooh,
get.
ooh, stick around. We even have prizes coming.
Prizes, don't give it away.
Prizes.
Oh, you got to stick around, though.
Stick
All right.
around.
And get all your friends, although they won't know what to
Oh,
do.
we got another Wisconsin, another
Kate.
Jersey, Ohio. Wow, Arizona.
Oh, we asked him too many questions because now we're
never
like...
Mass.
Oh,
ooh,
she
we
is
got
from
a,
Disney.
We got a hot tea
from
and a Florida.
Vegas.
You know what? Another Canada, New Brunswick.
How do you like that drink, Uncle Aaron?
This one's not bad. You know,
It's a Corona.
Not sponsored. Corona
No.
called me. I'll drink them every Saturday. No, just kidding. This is kind of weird. Somebody left it in my fridge. I think it was Jenna's leftovers. Thank you. It's a coconut lime
Jenna,
Corona.
are you here? Are you lurking?
It's pretty yummy. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know the
I
sugar
don't know. I'm
though.
not
It's
a huge fan of beer.
like I
so.
care about sugar, but
No, you don't.
apple cider's yummy. Dylan, way to go, bud.
Way to go. Apple cider is the best.
That's good. And if you let it get really old, it turns into alcohol all by itself. This show is not meant for children. Just
They're
so
our
we all
family,
know.
though. We've already screwed them
Yep.
up, so it's fine.
Yep. Yep.
Water.
Water's good. Water's good for you. I need to drink.
Strong coffee.
Nice.
Yes. I had to get me one of those last night. I never drink coffee after noon.
Oh, and I heard, you
Noon.
were with Grandpa and Meme. You needed a coffee to stay awake, to keep up with them.
I know. They're, they kept me on my toes.
You said they kept me on my toes.
Well, I realized they're watching.
They're watching.
Hi!
You gotta be careful.
I'm just kidding. I would say it to their face, too. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, Nina said hi from NYC. So, Nina, I was in New York City yesterday with Grandpa and Meme and Quinn and Livia, and we went to the Rockettes Christmas Spectacular. And no Cheez-Its tonight.
Grams might have to hook me up and go get me Cheez-Its.
Dylan's having cheesecake. Where are you guys?
They're in New York.
I want cheesecake.
I'm making cheesecake for Thanksgiving.
I know.
That's my Thanksgiving specialty.
Liz, what did Aaron make you?
Oh, I put a whole
that's
bunch
all
of
up to
stuff in there.
him.
So I started with a cherry vodka.
The Cruzan that we talk
Cruzan,
about all the
no,
time.
rum. You're right.
It's a rum. It's
Cruzan
Cruzan rum.
A little bit of pomegranate something that we had.
Pomegranate what?
I don't know. I mixed. You said it was yummy, so let's not go there. So Cruzan cherry. So it's cherry, pomegranate, and then what Mio do you use?
It was either the black cherry or it was another pomegranate one.
So black cherry and a little water. Little water. The whole top half of this should be water.
Should
be water.
Be water.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Wine in 20 minutes.
Oh, so we got our first question.
Not
Obviously,
5 o'clock here yet. Look, on the weekends, this goes to True W because she said, or he or she said 20 wine in 20 minutes because it's not 5 o'clock here yet. Washington State, which welcome from Washington State because we don't get too many viewers on the Pacific Coast.
A couple California.
Yep, but my rule on the weekends is as long as the time has a PM after it, you're free to drink. And if it's Sunday,
she also
and
has
you add orange juice,
you could go in the morning.
you can go in the morning too.
Yeah, mimosas are fine. Yep. She also has this no alcohol and power tools rule.
Oh, that's a hard.
I do kind of understand that one.
Yeah, that's a tough.
Yep. Especially when we wanted beer on the roof of house.
Do you need hay?
Do I need hay? No.
Oh, Chris West
Thanks,
is poking
Chris.
there.
Wait till you see the picture and Simon Says Saturday. It's going in there.
Of my face or of the hay?
No, of all the hay laying in our driveway. So,
ooh, Jack and Coke.
If you ask, that's a good one.
Yeah.
If you ask a question, it helps us see it. If you throw some question marks in the front, like Granny Barb did back at 7:40.
Throw them at the beginning of your question so that we can see your name and then that you have a question because our screen, we can't see, especially if it's a long question, we can't see the end of the question where the red question mark would naturally fall. So throw 1 or 2 red question marks at the very beginning of your question so that we know your post is a question.
How's our new lighting?
Yeah.
Compared to last week's lighting that kept going out and falling apart.
Eventually we were going by candlelight and it was rough going.
Liz and I were having this conversation earlier. You guys have been amazing. You've been sending us so many things like towels and hay mats and scratching posts and all this stuff for the farm. So we were like, you know what? We got to turn around and they're saving us a lot of money by buying all this. Let's take that money and invest in YouTube. And we're working off a whole new system we put together in the last week or so.
I put a picture of it on Facebook.
On Facebook and on Twitter this evening. A whole new lighting setup, straight out of the movie sets. So this is the real deal. It works. This light
it's not
has
flickering.
It's not flickering. This light has like 7,000 features I can put on it. I can change the color and the brightness and all this stuff. So more to come on all that. But thank you very much for all you guys do. Like I said, we're not trying to sell products tonight, but I know we've gotten a lot of questions
we have
over the last couple days or even weeks about the sales and what coupon codes do I need, and do we just want to clarify a lot of that.
And what are the new products?
What are the new products and things like that.
And there's something about online shopping where if you can't see it in person, it's just a picture. Right. Online, it's just a picture, and you have to go off of the description. So we're going to show you some of the stuff that we have samples of.
Plus there's prizes.
Did we say prizes?
Did we say prizes?
Did you
or
say
did
that
we
out
say
loud?
giveaways? I don't know. There's a lot to come.
Giveaways, prizes, what's really the difference?
Who knows? I don't know.
There's no difference.
But it's exciting. And yes,
let's get to some questions
UK
first.
and Canada, you guys are in too. So don't say, oh, they won't ship to me.
Oh,
no, we will.
So
all right, start with Lori. Granny Barb.
Granny Barb.
Ask the question. Is there any more apple pie lotion left? So if
it
you
was
don't
Lauren's
know,
question. Yeah, any apple pie lotion left?
Yes, there is. And for any of the new people here, let's backtrack, like way back. We own a farm, right? Surprise. And we take the milk from the goats after the babies don't need it anymore, and we make lotion back here. Right? In a newly approved manufacturing facility right here on our properties. So the lotion goes from, the milk goes from the barn to the freezer and then makes lotion and ships right out of here, shipping and receiving. Everything is here right to your house. There is literally no middleman other than the post office.
For the lotion.
For the lotion side. The Swanky sauce, or barbecue sauce, which some people like to call it, it's really not. We've been making that for a long time. And for a very long time. And we grow the habanero peppers here on the farm, but then that's produced in a commercial kitchen about an hour from here. By law, I can't make it here. So that's produced in a commercial kitchen, but then it comes back to the farm for storage. It's here. And then again, through the website, shipped to you. Also available in local stores. Just wanted to clarify a lot of that. If you've never been here before, that's kind of what's going on around here. But when it comes to the lotion, seasonal scents are just that. They're for that season. When they sell out, they're gone.
Well, and I think getting back to
that's
her question
that's why I wanted to explain.
Every season, up until this point, we've launched 3 scents for that season.
And they sell out.
And last season for summer, we did actually make an extra batch of 2 of the scents.
Right.
So that we didn't sell out right during the first month.
Right. We don't want to sell out super quick. We know there's some websites out there that do, like, they'll launch something and it sells out in like 2 days, and that's the design of their marketing plan, and that's what they do.
And it works.
And it works.
It's a great concept.
We don't want to sell out that fast, but we also don't want to have, for example, apple pie lotion in February. We don't need it. Yeah. Nobody really wants it that time of year. So our goal...
I love it.
Our goal is to make enough of the apple, the pumpkin, all that stuff for fall to make it through fall and pretty much be gone by Black Friday, because now we're moving into winter and all that stuff. But
although,
this time
because we run our own company, we can make our own rules. And so lilac was a spring scent, and now lilac is an everyday scent. Because it was so popular.
They made that happen.
So it was so popular that that's now an everyday scent. So we'll always have that one in stock now.
Right. So yes, we have apple pie lotion. Very long answer.
Very long answer for a very simple...
I was helping the newbies. They're like, who are these people sitting on their couch? And what are they talking about?
And why am I here? That's one of my favorite... Oh, no, it's going to jump again.
Yeah, it did it.
That's one of my favorite things is when somebody comes into the chat for the first time and they're like, why am I here?
Right.
Yeah.
So my chat is jumping again, but I will try to keep up. I've got Cheez-Its in the kitchen. Liz, I see a waving hand off in the corner of my eye over there.
Oh, okay. You have one right here for...
Yep.
Claudia asked when do we find out when Harper and Amy are pregnant? So that's going to come the first... Well, it depends on the vet schedule. But my plan is they're going to be both of them should be far enough along by the first or second week in December for the vet to come out and do everything. She's going to do the ultrasound on Harper and Amy, and she's also going to do Greta's prenatal shots that she needs. So they like the light.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh, Kathy.
Liz said, I feel like I look like a Oompa Loompa. My skin looks
I looked
orange.
a little orange
From
originally.
Not Mary Poppins, sorry.
Willy
Wizard of
Wonka.
Oz. No,
Willy
Willy Wonka
Wonka
and the Chocolate Factory. Oh my God.
gosh.
I don't watch movies. I build barns
Clearly.
and break things and get fired.
Kathy reminded me of our little snack that we're supposed to
Our
have.
dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
I've been saving
yes,
my calories.
they are in the
today.
freezer. They will probably make it to this couch by the end of the Q&A.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for sending those, by the way. Because
And next time you can only send one package. She'll eat one, and I'll eat the other. That's it. Like one little
came in a whole
tube.
box for like Halloween, like we were trick or treating again.
I've already eaten too many.
Oh, I've refrained and I saved them for tonight, so I'm looking forward to them. Grandpa loves peanut butter cups. Oh, good. We'll bring some for Thanksgiving.
Ooh, we should.
These are the dark chocolate ones, so these are not your ordinary. I mean, don't get me wrong. Reese's peanut butter cups are amazing, but when you throw dark chocolate on them, oh my God.
Yeah, don't forget that thumbs up. Thank you, Brenda.
Oh yeah.
How big are the blankets?
Yeah, okay. So don't
question.
quote me.
Kate, she's gonna take a look. How big are the blankets? Go ahead.
I was going to say, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure they're 50 by 70.
They're big.
They're big blankets.
Oh, they could cover... Tyler sleeps with one of them.
It's easily going to cover... he's in a full-size bed, and they
covers
easily covers the top of it. They're very, very warm.
Queen.
This one I'm actually using tonight is our Moo blanket. It's a baby Moo blanket.
Right.
Because it's a picture of her when she was a baby.
So while you're...
Hold on.
Show and telling.
Show and tell.
Yeah, why was Gio screaming last night? Giovanni, one of our male goats.
God, he's a drama
He screams
king.
every night. And he usually does that when we're in the barn and we're not paying attention to him. That's pretty much what it is. If we are...
Hold on, where's the top of the blanket? Stop it.
That is not...
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
This is a baby Moo.
Yep.
And he must have drooled on the blanket.
Yeah, he might have.
Anyway, this is baby Moo.
But
it's a very, very large blanket. And they call it a minky.
It's very soft and fuzzy.
Soft. It's thin, but it's very soft on both sides. It's white on that side.
It's 100% polyester.
Yeah. But yes, it's just a baby Moo. And then it says Simon Says Farms at the bottom.
Do not bleach, tumble dry, low heat.
Stella, I was sitting there.
That's a good spot.
Oh yeah, they can't see my face. Okay, you sit
So yeah, Giovanni screams. If we're in the barn and not paying attention to him, he screams.
He's a jelly stelly.
The minute he gets his hay and everything like that, he's fine.
Well, we have to leave because he won't settle
when
down
goats,
until...
Good question, CJ. When goats sleep standing up, do they lock their legs like horses do so they don't fall over?
I think the goats snooze standing up. I mean, there's a difference between snooze and sleep.
I get it.
In my book. I think they're kind of dozing. I don't think they truly, although that's a good question for Google, and Google might be able to teach me something tonight.
Yeah.
I think they snooze. I don't think they truly lock their knees so they don't fall like horses do.
So, I'm trying not to let this go to my head. But Kathleen Goodyear just asked if we're going to sign the calendar. I guess
Every calendar?
No. This is the only calendar we have in our possession.
Not true. Liabilities.
Well, the other one's yours, so you're not giving that one away.
No, this one's technically mine because it was a default. Or not a default, a defect. Because they forgot to punch the hole at the top for people to...
Right.
The other one I have is the real one.
So, yes, we'll be giving away a calendar this evening. So start brushing up on your Simon Says Farm trivia. And yeah, I guess we'll sign it before we send it off.
Might as well.
Same
We're
thing with
also, if we're really going to do full disclosure.
Full disclosure.
So
start studying.
We are going to have a trivia question. 5 questions. These are 10 fingers, but I meant to hold up 5. 5 questions, and we're going to keep track. We have a whiteboard over here with our lovely assistant.
Yep.
Who's off over there, Grant.
Yep.
And we'll keep
get to say hi?
Keep track of who answers the questions the fastest.
Right. Just to keep us
well,
all
it
on
has to
point.
be a correct answer, too.
Has to be a correct answer.
You can't just hit
first.
your keyboard and
no.
enter.
Has to be the
it
correct
has to
answer.
be the correct answer, and whoever answers it correctly
And once we figure out who got that answer, we'll write it down, and then we'll move to question 2. So it'll be, we can't fire off questions before we figure out.
We're going to go slow.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
And we'll pick
Coming
the top,
soon.
Yeah, and and the top 3 people who answer the most questions correctly will
win a prize.
So we have first place is our calendar.
Yep.
And yes, Kathleen, we're flying by the seat of our pants, by the way. It might look like we know what we're doing, but we still don't know what we're doing.
We kind of know.
But Kathleen makes a very good point. Yes, we will sign it.
Yeah.
And then the next 2
winners is the same prize, but it's kind of a pick your own prize.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll have you private message us on Facebook, and you guys can pick your own lotion scents, and we'll sign the bottle. What the heck? Why not? Right?
Why not?
Why not? So yeah, but that's things to come this evening. And we might want to do this early because every sip I take, it's gonna get ugly.
Do you think there are any barn cats that will go to the house? Oh, do we plan on KST asked? Do we plan on putting barn cats in House of Pie? I think our barn cats alone will end up hanging out in House of Pie.
Although she makes a very good point. How many barn cats do we need to cover 2 barns?
We already have 3. That's enough.
And
Yeah,
Charlie.
and Charlie, who hangs outside half the time.
He
exactly.
hangs out in the pool
Yeah.
area. He's not hunting, except frogs.
Yeah.
Links?
Yes, CJ, I will ship to UK if you win.
Yes.
Yep.
And Canada for those who live up north.
How is Amy and Harper doing? Raymond asked.
Hey, you know what? They're both very quiet, so that's all I can ask for. I really need them to not look like they're interested in that fence line.
So, Lynn asked, or didn't ask, she just made a comment, and I just want to put it out there. I saw Swanky sauce on Amazon. You're right. I did work with a third party that was selling Swanky sauce for me on Amazon. You'll notice it doesn't say it's sold by Simon Says Farms because it's not. I sell it to them. Once I sell it to them, it's out of my hands. They put it on Amazon. We weren't getting along so well, so I don't know if they still have any more, if it's still there, but it probably won't go back. So if it's there, take it now. If it goes back to Amazon, we're going to do it on our own. Now that we do shipping and receiving and everything here in the basement,
we're capable.
We're capable of pulling that off. We'll just run it through Amazon, which will then turn around and run right through
It
our
will not be
system.
an Amazon Prime.
No,
item.
it probably wouldn't be a Prime item. It is just, it was, I mean, it had to sell for like $14 a bottle on Amazon. It was ridiculous. So
That's crazy.
it's probably not going to be there long. So if you see it, snag it if you think that's more convenient.
Somebody just put $99.99 in the fund.
What?
Somebody did
Like
a super chat?
I have not seen that come through our area.
Yeah, no, somebody did, and I did not see it pop up yet. Patrick.
Hold on, because we missed a question too.
Where was
Whoever
it?
threw that up, I can't see who it was, but thank you very much.
Yes.
Gamby.
We'll get to it eventually.
Thank you.
Maria, are you related to Liz and Aaron?
to listener.
Maria is my brother's wife.
Yeah, so she's our sister-in-law.
She's our sister-in-law.
Yep.
Yes. Is that the question you saw?
Yes, that's.
All right.
Yep. Okay, so. Oh wait, I just recently found out about this winning. Can you scroll? Oops. Scroll down.
Where am I going?
I don't know. You scrolled. It jumped. So can
Where
you
did you
please
put?
go-
Oh, I was trying
All
to.
the way
I was
up.
trying to scroll.
You have to go all the way back up. It jumped.
Oh, it
And
jumped a lot.
a
Got
lot.
it.
A lot, a
Okay,
lot.
okay. Give me a second. If you got a question,
I'm keeping with it.
No, if you got one, you can say while I'm.
This is the one for Pie Pie getting.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that's the one.
What question is it?
It's Paula Biggs. When can I get Pie Pie delivered? I want him in chat Wednesday when I guessed correctly the Masked Singer.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, unfortunately, that was not a Simon Says Farm sanctioned prize.
Yes.
And, so Pie Pie, you'll have to rip Pie Pie out of Libby's little hands. And if you can do that, then he's all yours. No, I'm just kidding. You still can't have him. So, now he has to move into his barn soon.
Very soon.
Oh, and I do see now it was Kathy.
Kathy Gamby.
Kathy Gamby. She's too much.
All right.
I have another one here.
Go for it.
Hold on, I want to get to Kathy's question because I did see it came in with a question.
Oh,
and if we skip it.
I can get you that.
Yep, I have it.
Okay.
Kathy asked, have you heard anything on the goats that left? How have they been doing? So we hear regularly from Shrek and Fiona's parents, Stephen and Kelly.
Yep.
And we hear regularly from Bear, Uno, and Apple's parents.
Right.
Although I haven't actually heard from them in several weeks now. It's been
Right.
about a month. I haven't heard from them. But last I heard, they're all doing well. Shrek had a little accident, but as far as I heard, he's fine. And he's doing some physical therapy now. Similar accident than what happened with Moo, not in the same way. He didn't get stuck anywhere. He just did
But he broke his leg.
a clumsy fall from a log that they had in their play area. So, freak accident. And we're not sure if it was really broken, but the vet, they have the same vet as me, as us. And she casted it just to be on the safe side. So, he was doing some physical therapy, some bicycling, you know, when they get the limb moving again. But everybody's doing well.
So, Tracy asked, do people have...
Oh, actually, I did have another update. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Update.
A couple of the other Todd girls that went off to show homes, the one that went off to Maine did give me an update that she placed in a very competitive class. She placed like middle of the class for that first show that she did. So that's good news.
That's very good news.
Yeah.
Tracy asked,
Yes.
do people ever get out of their cars and pet your goats along your fence?
Yes.
All the time.
Yes. So we actually get a lot of walkers. We have a neighbor down the road who walks their two sons up.
Yep.
And they have their own names for our goats. Which is funny when you see Moo and they call her, what is that guy? One guy call her. I was like, yeah, no, that's Moo. That's not, it is some name like Willow. And I'm like, that's not Willow.
Nina?
Nina, yep.
And Aaron and Liz, have you thought more about the beanies with a patch on it?
Yeah.
So that's so funny you said that.
We were just talking about that today.
Literally about an hour before we went live, we were just talking about that. It would be this same logo here on Liz's shirt that says Simon Says Farm, Salem, Connecticut, with the three little animals.
Yeah.
Probably be that exact same one, and it would go on a little like winter hat. My goal is to get that launched before Black Friday.
It is?
Yes, that's only like 4 days away. So I probably won't sleep tonight.
So this is what I'll be doing on Monday.
The thing is, it's not that difficult.
It's not, but I have to find a vendor that actually can do it in a size. When you go to embroidery, all of a sudden, like on this shirt, I wanted this bigger. I wanted this section bigger, but the embroidery really restricts you to a much smaller footprint. So I'll look again.
Yeah, we'll just take a look, and if our current vendor does it, it won't be difficult. If we have to go to another vendor,
launch it, and we'll launch it on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Granny Barb, and we'll keep you guys up to date on that too. So Granny Barb asked, "What are the prenatal shots you mentioned that Greta will be getting?"
Yeah.
And there's a follow-up. Will the other does that are pregnant get them too? Yes. So the second question is yes. Every single girl who is about a month before their due date, we get the vet out to do their prenatal shots. What?
I just realized the next question. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah.
Do you have a Mabel on pie side?
I don't get it.
Okay, so Mabel, the tree, that people
I thought we were talking about the other
that people go
Mabel.
pee at when they don't want to run all the way back to the
No,
house.
we have no tree
All the
close
way over.
to that.
So, all right, continue with your Granny Barb question.
Let's stay on Granny Barb's question.
Yeah.
Okay. Easily distracted. So the prenatal shots. Every goat that's about 4 to 6 weeks before their due date will get their prenatal shots. And their prenatal shots include BOCI, which is a selenium shot to boost the babies so they don't get something called white muscle disease as the babies, or floppy kid syndrome. Anyway, in New England, we are selenium deficient in the ground, and goats need selenium, and they have selenium in their grain that we feed them, and as well as their their loose minerals that we give them. But right before the moms are ready to give birth, we give them a shot of selenium so that it transfers right to the kids and they're born as strong as they can possibly be, knowing that, mom could have a deficiency, regardless of the fact that we try to supplement. They get that. They get their booster of rabies shot, and it's also, I believe that is also transferable to the babies, which is why we give it to them while they're pregnant. And then we also give them their booster for CD&T, which is kind of like a tetanus shot. That helps protect mom from any cuts that she gets, tearing, any bleeding, anytime you've got hands going in. It protects her from a terrible, terrible disease, which is tetanus. But it also transfers, and that's the baby's first dose of CD&T that they'll then get boosters throughout the year. What else do they get? That's really it.
Yeah, my head's about to explode.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
trying to follow all that.
You're not even listening.
Not really.
No.
Sort of.
What was the first
I
shot
was about to
said
tell
they
Dad I'm wearing his socks.
Oh my God, how did he forget his pants here?
We don't want to go there. We don't want to go there.
Did he ever say how the rest stop went?
He never replied to that text message. Wait a second. How are you driving home with no pants?
And I know he stops every hour to go
I didn't.
How did the rest stop work?
I don't know. All right. So do you have a Mabel on the pie side of that property? So for you newbies, the House of Pie is going all the way over there on the barn. Mabel is the tree that everybody pees at when you don't want to run all the way back to the house.
It's this fictitious tree, and the tree exists, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it's this concept of when we're in chat, you guys know, when you're in chat, all of a sudden you're every morning they hand out coffee and donuts, and
right.
And sometimes we have to say, I gotta pee, and we say there's a tree right around the corner, that's where everybody pees, and we name the tree Mabel because everything has to have a name. So the question is there a Mabel on House of Pie side?
And there is not.
And really,
House of Pie is in the middle of a field.
House of Pie is in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
But
there's
a big tree right next to the pond, which is on the other, pretty close to
right.
that paddock. So technically, if you're up for a little bit of a walk,
yeah,
there is a Mabel.
Right. So talking about that, behind us is a sign that you may or may not be able to see back here. Somebody
they can
said
totally
it.
see that.
The sign behind you is on the wrong wall.
Yes, it is on the
Right.
wrong wall.
So you want to explain this sign?
That's here for tonight. So I actually keep that sign over by my desk until House of Pie is done, and then House of Pie sign will reside. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that I'll find a spot on the door, the sliding door that we've got. Maybe House of Pie sign can be mounted there. If not, and I want to protect it from the weather and everything, then there's a beautiful wall right where the grain station will be that we can hang it inside the barn. Either way, it'll live in House of Pie.
It's a very cool sign.
Very, very
Sent
cool
to us
sign.
by one of our fans. Was it
literally
the person that just said the sign is on the wrong wall?
No. The person who sent that was Tammy, and she is a lurker, and I hope she's here, and I hope she says a hey, because we're so thankful and grateful for that sign.
Yeah, Tammy's being added to the plaque. That was ridiculous.
It was amazing, and literally it was such a cool moment to have. I didn't open it alone because I don't know what I would have done if I was alone, but it was such a cool moment to have Jake there with me and Quinn was there with me, and to open it with them was, the guessing game of what is it? What could it be? I have no idea. Did I order something and I don't remember what it is, or yeah.
Tracy, I can send you more sponge candy with the orange in it.
Please don't. I ate it all in a week.
No.
I can't have any
No.
more chocolate. I cannot be trusted around chocolate. It's my weakness, and as delicious as they were, I don't need any more.
Yeah, Kimberly liked the fall sangria.
She is away on a girls' weekend right now.
Nice.
I wonder if her friends are watching as well.
Well, hey, Tyler,
Yeah.
can you do me a favor?
Oh, everybody get a break.
In the freezer are some dark Reese peanut butter cups. I would like some.
I saw those.
You saw those.
Yeah, did you eat any?
Can you grab the Cheez-Its too? Those are not in the freezer.
He opened it.
I opened them, I never ate any.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I licked it and put it
Will
back.
Greta start getting grain soon?
So about a
Typo
month.
Queen asks.
Typo Queen asked. So right around the same time that she gets her prenatal shots, we'll start. Her body condition is so good right now.
Yeah.
She really doesn't need it. But closer to the time, she will get maybe a handful up to a cup of grain.
Go for
Did
that
I
one.
answer that question
Yep,
right?
you're good.
About a month before?
Yeah, about a month.
Okay. So Linda's question.
Yep.
I just want to wish y'all a very happy Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful for finding your Cam and being part of the village.
Oh.
Hashtag not a question. But
Yeah.
thank you.
That was
That
great.
was awesome. We're really thankful. We have
You found us.
so much to be thankful for this year, and we're so thankful that people are finding our channel and sticking around and loving our goats as much as we love them, and the love is mutual for sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank- Yep, there's more if Grams
There
wants
is
one.
more
There's
if
plenty.
friends would like
Yeah.
some.
No, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
You are a vegetarian. Oh, here's my story of the week.
Okay, make it quick. We got more questions.
It's not a quick story.
Make it quick. Stella's a vegetarian. Next.
It's awful. Okay, so Stella had to go back to the vet last week because she broke out in hives, despite being on an allergy pill every single day. And for those who are here every week, Stella has allergies, and we're not quite sure. We were just trying to treat them with this pill, but even on this pill, it's not really working. So the vet decided to do a food trial, and meaning she is on. She's on
vegetarian
food. She can't
It
have
looks
meat.
like cereal.
It looks like Puffs, right? Did we say
No.
Kicks.
Kicks? It
Yeah.
looks like Kicks. It's horrible. And now she's like so jealous of Hazel. After Hazel's done eating her, meat food, she goes over and like licks Hazel's lips.
Have you
It's
ever heard-
ridiculous.
Of anybody that doesn't like chocolate and peanut butter together.
Stop it.
I mean,
Now
it
you're
is
just picking on her.
by far the best combination ever.
Poor Meme.
I think it's better than peanut butter and jelly.
Well, yeah.
You know?
But not.
Cheese and crackers.
What about peanut butter and fluff?
Oh,
That
Chocolate
that is amazing.
and peanut butter together, it's the best.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
know what? To
Okay.
each their own.
Will you keep any of the new
Oh my
babies on the
gosh.
farm?
Sue. You're
So
gonna get
you
me
open
in
up
trouble.
a can of worms.
You could get me in trouble.
The answer is
Look.
no.
Shut up. Oh my god. Okay.
Hmm.
Here's the
Okay,
thing.
fine. The answer is I hope not.
Moo's pregnant with triplets, Aaron.
Good. 3 boys.
Larry, Mo, and Curly.
See ya. Oh my god.
What? Okay, so the answer to that, in all honesty, because
Yeah, go ahead, answer it for real.
Sue might be new.
These 200 calories each or per pack? Oh, per pack. Okay, I'm good.
This is why I had to save
That I
myself.
can live with.
Yeah, but you had 2 packs today.
Shh, quiet. They didn't need to know that.
You
Okay,
already
the whole
told
theory
them.
is if Moo has another Moo, it's staying.
I always have room for the right goats.
Yep.
Apparently this year I had room for a lot of goats.
Yeah.
But that's why we built another barn, because we knew we had to get out of the big barn. Okay. I did not answer that the best to my ability.
Yeah, if it's the right goat, it's staying.
Yeah.
But I don't need any more.
We don't need. There's a difference.
That's the whole point.
They're frozen.
Yeah, they are. Those are the best.
Okay.
I love the lipo.
Don't eat with your mouth full.
I'm not.
I mean, talk. You have to eat with your mouth full, otherwise you're not eating. Oh, man. I always say that wrong, too. It doesn't matter what I'm drinking. I always say it wrong.
But it's a bit heightened.
Not yet. Thank you, moderators, for zapping. Wait, who said that?
Oh, a whole block of blue cheese, Maria.
No, not blue cheese. That was brie.
Oh.
Maria likes brie cheese.
It's free. She says free.
Oh, I thought I read blue cheese quickly.
No, it's because you're dyslexic and you have your own challenges.
Now it's going quick.
I'll miss being at Thanksgiving. I know.
Where did you put all the hay?
Everywhere.
Pretty much.
All over the driveway, all over the floor of the
Susan.
barn.
So this is what happened, and you'll see it in...
Marital dispute number 1,900.
Yep.
72.
Yep. So we ordered a whole bunch of hay. Somebody's bright idea of ordering 6 months worth of hay all at once. Like, this will be great.
Look, we're going into the winter.
We don't need to order any more hay through the winter.
Until Moo gets hungry and then
We
it's all
can
gone.
store it in the hay barn, designed for hay. We can store it in this barn, which we've done in the past, in this aisle. We can store it in House of Pies. It's a great idea. I signed up for the idea. Yeah, we never measured the doors on the barns.
Oh my God.
And the new hay we buy is 750 pounds per bale. And they're about 8 feet wide. And the doors are only 7. So it doesn't fit. And you cannot squeeze it through. It'll push the barn over. So
somebody's gonna notice I eat my Reese's peanut butter cups weird.
Oh yeah, they notice everything.
I eat them around, and then I eat the bottom, and then I eat the top, and then I eat the peanut butter.
So this big block of hay, right?
So weird.
Very
teach you that.
huge. You pick it up with the tractor, and you want to drive it like this, right? Very simple. Tractor will pick it up. You can drive it. You can stack it. Put 18 bales in the hay barn. Not a problem. Burr, 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 right? Easy. Once you got to the other barn, it's like, uh-oh, this doesn't fit. So then you try to pick it up lengthwise like this, and when it picks it up, the strings snap, and half the bale blows apart in the driveway. I probably moved 3 full bales by myself. And I'm not saying Liz wasn't doing anything. She was busy taking care of the 4 kids and dinner and homework and all that other stuff. And yeah, it was not a fun time. It was the #FakeFarmer I'm done who said this was fun.
Nobody said it was fun.
It was not cool.
This is why people quit.
So then I had to run to Tractor Supply and buy like $100 worth of tarps to cover all this hay, which is now sitting under the porch of House of Pie. Brilliant idea, by the way.
Thank you.
I didn't know where to put the hay. I'm like, where the heck am I going to put it? I can't move it. You guys see the mess in our barn now. That's only 2 bales. Broken, but that's 2 of them.
Oh, and by the way, when we estimated how many bales we were going to keep in the big barn, it was like 8.
It was like
6 or 8.
6 or 8.
So then we're like, oh well, we can't fit that because now there's 2 broken bales on the bottom, on the ground, and where are the other 6 bales going?
Right, exactly. So it turned into a mess, and now they're under the porch of House of Pie. Mm-hmm. Is where they are. Yep. So now I'm trying to find where I lost my question because I want to stop talking about hay.
CJ wants to know
Thank
if
you.
she orders 1 Swanky sauce and 1 lotion, would postage be ridiculously expensive to UK?
So you could price that out right now. You could take 1 lotion, 1 Swanky sauce, put it in, go all the way to the cart, and it'll calculate your shipping because outside of the country it calculates shipping. Inside the continental U.S., it's $7 flat rate shipping for under 40. It's actually $48 and less. I think at 49 it clicks to free. I don't even think you need to hit 50.
It's 49 plus.
I think it's 49 is free and up is free. $7 for anything less. We've never shipped to Hawaii and Alaska, but you're not included in that shipping rate.
I'm not weird.
So
there's so many people who eat the peanut butter cup the same way.
You're very weird. So no, it shouldn't be ridiculous, but it's all calculated out. We have decent global rates from what I've seen. And only those two products, the weight limit, if you just one in one, the way it's all about weight. Shipping, it's funny. In the US, it's volume, how big's the box. International, it's weight. They don't care the size of the box. I mean, they do, but it's really how much. I could ship a box this big, and if it weighs 5 pounds, it's going to cost me $40 to ship it. I could ship a box this big. If it weighs 1 pound, I could probably ship it for like $11.
Yeah.
It's all about weight because it's flying. They don't want it to weigh a ton in an airplane, you know? So,
Yep.
so no, it shouldn't cost a lot. You got to just go through the site. And everything in our site's pre-weighed and measured, and the site will tell you the weight.
Lauren Graves asked, is the Swanky sauce behind you, Aaron?
Yes, it is.
And for those who have been dying, I'm patiently waiting, honestly. Patiently waiting for the mild half gallon. It was made this week, and it's back in stock, and it's available now. So, and it's also right behind you.
Yes, what she just said.
Yes, what I just said.
The mild half gallons are back. We just got them in yesterday.
Yeah,
yesterday. I drove down there and got them, and they're back. I very cost effectively used. I used the hot label still, and then put a little mild sticker. So the milds are back, the hots are back.
Yep.
And we're ready to go. I got lost in the.
Typo Queen wants to know, can she move to the area and come pet the goats at the fence? LOL.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a house.
I'm pretty sure there's a house right down the road that's for sale. A couple of them.
Yeah.
There's one being built, and there's a farm that, no, I think that's sold.
The farm, I think, sold.
Yeah, but there's plenty of places.
Claudia's right, though. We got to watch out for Typo. She might try to steal Moo. Yeah.
I'll put some tracking on Moo for that.
Yeah.
All right.
When a goat is about due, Typo wants to know,
There
can
it
you
is.
tell if her legs are gone by looking, or do you have to just feel them?
No, you have to
feel 'em.
feel.
You taught me how to do that.
Yeah, you gotta feel them. So, when a goat is really, really close and the ligaments get loose, and I mean like, not just, they're getting a little loose, I mean like they're gone. You can see the whole base of the tail actually gets really mushy, and you do have to feel. But you can actually see that gosh, it's really hard to explain, but it's her spine, essentially, lifts up. And now instead of it being pockets, like Charlotte, you can see her pockets on either side of the base of her tail. It'll raise up and almost look swollen. But yeah, those two ligaments, you can only tell that they're 100% loose by feeling. And they don't go from gone to back and then gone and then back.
No.
Once they're gone, they're gone. And once they're gone, the goat is having a baby, and within 12 hours is our experience.
Yep.
And that's over, I think this year we might go over 100 babies.
I think so.
That we delivered.
I think that's over 100. Yep.
So
Carol asks, I just used my last bottle of Swanky sauce and I want to order this week another case. Can I get half and half? Because I really want to try hot. Yes, you can. We actually don't sell by the case on our website anymore. It was getting too complicated. So now it's just go in and say, I want 4 of these, 4 of those. If you go 6 and 6, that is a full case.
yeah.
You're going to qualify for free shipping because you're already up there. And it costs a lot of money to ship a whole case. Talk about heavy. It's like 18 pounds for a whole case.
Yeah.
Those are not cheap to ship. So at that point, if you're already up, in other words, at $8 a bottle, to get over $49, once you're over 49, you might as well throw in an extra bottle or two. You're not paying shipping anyways.
Right.
You know, it just cost effective. It makes sense. So yes, you can do that. We do it all the time. We ship a lot of 4s and 4s is a popular sometimes. People order 8. Or, I mean, technically you can even do 1 and 1 of the half gallons. But then you need another bottle to put it in. So it takes up a lot of room in the fridge. Put it in the back of the fridge and put it in like a little squeezy bottle. That's what a lot of people do. But definitely you can order a case and split it up.
Chris Gravely had a comment in here that I think is humorous.
Yep.
What's up?
Mabel was really good for me when my bed was under the big hay feeder.
Yep.
Yes.
Chris Gravely was there the night Mabel was
Yes.
born.
Christened.
I think she was the first person to use Mabel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Claudia asked, when the goat is pregnant,
Yep.
where do they carry the babies, on the right or the left? So this is a really good question.
That is a good question.
And there's a little trick to remember what side the goats carry their babies. So we say that their lunch is on the left. So they're Reuben,
Get it?
right?
Lunch,
the lunch
left.
is on the left. So what they eat is on the left, and the rugrats are on the right. So lunch left, rugrats right.
Their left or stage left?
The goats left.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So it's whatever. If they're looking at you,
So like this is the goat's head.
Mhm.
This is
it's
lunch.
it's her
This is
left.
lunch, and the other side is
Yeah.
Rugrats.
It's
yeah.
her.
So when they're standing at the hay feeder, right?
Uh huh.
And
Oh,
Tammy is
Tammy
present.
came in.
Yep.
I saw Tammy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Everybody's giving her some love.
Yep.
Well deserved some love.
So Lynn Margaret wants to know, what is your family doing for tea? I assume that's Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We've got family all over the place for Thanksgiving. Yeah. I'm making a cheesecake.
I think I might make the corn pudding.
Oh.
Or I'll bring brie.
Yep. Brie.
I don't know.
Corn pudding. What was the other thing? We were just talking about it. After Thanksgiving, Friday, Saturday. What was it we were doing? I can't remember the
Hibachi?
schedule. Was it hibachi?
We're
Is
doing
that-
hibachi on Friday.
Right.
Friday.
She's doing the pork tomorrow.
Yep,
Right?
we've got a pork thing in the crock pot for tomorrow. I mean, I'm just eating like crazy for the next week.
Clearly.
Yep, I know. Exactly. Actually, oh no, this angle, it is kind of clear. Yeah, gotta fix that.
Dude, I'm the one eating chocolate.
A little behind. Yes, we're very behind. How many days does it take to have babies once they're pregnant? I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh, it's 150.
Oh, their gestation is 150 days plus or minus 5 days.
Now it's Diane.
Diane, yeah.
Yeah, Diane. Yeah.
So they're considered full term once they hit 145 days pregnant. Hold that thought.
Sarah, she's a Frenchie.
There you go.
If you're still there, Sarah.
Oh, because Aaron had to hard reset my phone
Oh,
yesterday,
my goodness.
I do not have Greta's current date of pregnancy.
What?
Don't even get me started.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give Aaron my phone yesterday because he wanted to take a video off of my phone and put it on the computer. It ends with my phone having to be manufactured hard reset, like factory reset out of the box.
So if you heard me get fired in the barn this
Fired!
morning, that's one of the reasons.
Okay.
By the way, Christine was the one that fired you, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah, we haven't
But
heard
I
yet.
fully support her decision.
Yeah, exactly.
Between that and the hay mess that you left, and oh my goodness,
Oh goodness.
no, he works
Chris
hard.
West
Will you
wants
let
to-
Thunder... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
That one,
that's
Thunder
the
meet
one.
the babies. Will you let Thunder meet the babies?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. By then, Thunder will be living in the House of Pie region, so he probably won't come over here, but, I mean, I don't know.
It depends,
Yeah,
because I might bring Thunder back for breeding season,
yeah,
and maybe the babies will still be there, maybe not.
yeah. Allergies are... Oh, boy.
KST wants to know, is Thunder's poof soft when you pet his head?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, yes, very soft. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was looking at him today. He's cleaned up quite nicely.
Oh, their dog is allergic and it's on duck and potato, no chicken. He starts to break out on the chicken. We're thinking she can go back to the salmon.
Okay,
food.
so this is the weird part, and I'll run
Duck?
this by you guys because you guys have plenty of animal experience. Originally, they thought that she was allergic to fleas, and specifically flea saliva, but she doesn't have fleas, and they can't find the fleas on her. Now, timing-wise, we switched her food and all the other two dogs' food. We switched them from a grain-free salmon to a lamb and rice formula, different manufacturers. sometime in September. We can't remember exactly when in September. But because they liked the lamb and rice, we started ordering it on Amazon. And so my first shipment on Amazon was September 30th. So I'm assuming we gave it probably the beginning of September. Let's say we switched over the beginning-ish of September. By October 1st, she had broken out in such allergies that she had a massive hot spot on her side, which is where you guys have seen the hair trying to grow back. Well, we didn't change the food because we didn't think it was the food. They told us it was the flea saliva. They give her steroids. She responds to the steroids. They put her, because after the steroids wore off, she continued to break out. They put her on an everyday allergy pill called Abaquil, and to see how she would do with that. So just over 2 weeks into doing this allergy pill every day, she broke out in hives last week, these dots just down her side. And she's super, super itchy. Her skin was really red. And so now they're saying, well, we think it could be a food allergy. So they took her off of all meat and they put her on a vegetarian hard food, which I think is just cruel and unusual punishment for a dog, to be completely honest. Yeah. And I don't know how long this is going to last for, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to just switch her back to the salmon food that she never had an issue on. We had her from May to September. Yeah, no problem. With no problems on that food. Yep. And then we switched foods. It can't be a coincidence.
No, can't be.
So maybe we should just start her back up on that salmon food.
That's what I've been saying for about a week now.
Okay, this only started on Thursday. So it's not a week.
Feels like a week. It's been a long 72 hours.
It feels very long.
Yes, it's been a long 72 hours.
I agree with
you. Yep. Okay, Jessica, when will you guys put the walls back up for the birthing stalls? Mm-hmm. So, very soon, and it has to be soon because if the ground starts to pile up with the hay, it's too late. So they got to go in soon, but I can't put them in because then the area gets smaller and we have too many goats. So it all goes back to why the only thing I focus on right now is House of Pie, and I leave the driveway a mess of hay. I mean, that's just what I do right now, is House of Pie, and not clean up hay.
Oh.
I'm trying to justify why I'm busy.
Why you left the barn looking like a bomb went off? He apparently doesn't know how to use a rake.
No, I don't. We all know that.
You could at least have tried.
Yeah. By the way, Chris West and a few others eat their peanut butter cups the same way you do.
We've already covered this topic, yes.
Oh, we did? Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure. Yeah. You start getting the stalls ready for the girls. Oh, so yeah, I kind of just answered that. When will we start getting them ready? House of Pie, completion, goats move out, the ones that don't need
We have to move out. Poppy and Thunder, Pie, Billy, Grace, Evelyn, and Penelope.
Those 7 gotta go. Mm-hmm. They gotta get out of the way. Then the walls go back up.
So you're gonna have no adult goats over in that, no adult supervision for
Poppy. Poppy, we're trusting Poppy.
Poppy will be the adult supervision.
Poppy's gonna be the babysitter.
Poppy will become the queen of
Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah.
Poppy.
Thunder will become the king herd.
You know what though? No. I saw the queen this evening watch as Grace or Evelyn, one of the 2 babies, demonstrated her power over Charlotte and just let it happen. She just sat there and was like, move along, youngin'. She just watched her daughter give Charlotte a hard time because she's practicing her queen ability.
So
she's been grooming them from the day they were born.
So Raymond asked, and I've never heard this asked before. So is Thunder Pie Billy going to live in House of Pie as pets? Were they surgically castrated or chemically? I didn't know you can chemically castrate a goat.
So actually, I think there's another way that they were. So Pie and Billy were actually banded.
Yeah.
Which is neither surgically nor chemically castrated.
Yeah.
We don't practice chemical castration here,
Yeah.
and we no longer practice banding.
Yeah.
We will only surgically castrate from now on. Thunder was surgically castrated because we were hoping that he was going to go to a breeding home so he could be a daddy, and that didn't work out. But then Thunder actually had a big surprise for all of us, and Thunder will be a daddy even though he was castrated. So, yeah, fun times.
Yeah.
Hence why Greta's having a baby in the beginning of January.
Yes. Susan.
Yep. Has Shyla become more friendly? Yes and no. She was this friendly about, a year and a half ago. And then she went on a hiatus where she just didn't really come around, and we didn't know if Shyla was even our barn cat anymore, or if she was even still alive. She would never come around. It would only be when we were gone. And the only way we knew that she was still alive was because of our cameras that we have set up in other areas of the barn. And now she's hanging around the barn again, and she's being her friendly self. But I have to say, she's really only friendly with me. She won't go to you, and she doesn't go to the kids. So she's really only nice to me.
Yeah, pretty much. I think I pet her for the first time ever, like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
When
Well,
we were in the
that's
barn.
because you also don't take the time to
No.
sit with her. Yeah, go ahead. That's all you. Gwen asks, I came in late. Are the new YouTube rules going to affect you?
I think the new YouTube rules are going to affect everybody, but we're just going to continue to do what we do. That's it. A lot's going to change on the platform. I'm getting all choked up. No, I'm just kidding. No, seriously, YouTube's not going to be what a lot of people think it is today, after January 1st. And neither is Twitch and all these other online streaming, because the government's trying to parent all our children and not let the parents do it, which is basically what's happening. So
It is what's happening. That's really unfortunate, because as parents, we are giving our children consent to watch anything on YouTube when we hand them the device.
that is the consent.
If I didn't want the kids to be on YouTube because I didn't think it was a safe place for them, I wouldn't give them the device.
I get it. YouTube has a obligation to protect the content on YouTube, but not censor it. And what's happening here is censorship, not protection. So the government's all pissed off because, don't get me started on that, but they're all upset. They've always hated YouTube. They've always hated Google. They don't like Silicon Valley. So they're going after that whole, like, YouTube and Google make way too much money on this. We need to shut it down. That's pretty much kind of what's going on. There's a lot. I don't think we'll be affected too much because our content is not geared towards children. We don't do Fisher Price unboxings. Look at the new train set Fisher Price just came out with, blah, blah, blah. That's not what we do.
The intent of the channel is not meant for children specifically. Now, granted, do children like watching baby goats?
Of course.
Of course. But we also live stream live births.
Right.
That's not intended for children. Now, I have to say, in another breath, there are a ton of FFA and 4-H kids who
are going to miss out on a lot of stuff.
Are going to miss out on the benefits of watching a live goat birth for their 4-H project that they might have in the future, where their project is how to breed a goat and go through the whole process.
Yep. Yeah, so I think it'll affect everybody. I don't think it's going to affect us much, but it could.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rules and regulations all coming down.
There's a question here you probably missed.
Okay, go ahead.
This was from Stella H. Do you ever let the boys roam the big pasture?
No, our boys do not roam the big pasture.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Giovanni has.
Oh, that's true.
Run that big pasture.
Yep.
So we actually use that pasture as, for him, we used it. He fell pretty sick a few years back. And in order to get his appetite up and going, once he stopped swirling the drain, we did. We brought him into the woods to eat all the brush that he could possibly want. to get as much nourishment back into his body to recoup. And he did actually live over there for the day, for several days. But we would walk him back to his house every night because it wasn't safe for him to live there. But yeah, he has grazed on that pasture. Gosh, it was most of that summer.
Yeah.
There's a couple here about Aaron.
Go ahead, ask away, because I just got lost. The whole chat jumped on.
Lori Coleman has a question and Margaret F. had a question, and they're both kind of related. Hey Liz, when is Aaron not fired and time to build Aaron a doghouse?
Oh, man.
Yep.
Hey, just remember the live cam was your idea.
Nope.
Yes, it was.
Maybe.
It was 100% your idea.
Yep. I think it's almost trivia time.
It is. We're getting pretty close. And I do have to give a huge shout out to our moderators who are doing a fantastic job of zapping those inappropriate people who need to find a hobby.
Well, yeah.
Apparently they have a hobby, but
it's bugging you.
It's bugging us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had two questions here. When is the next ultrasound on the girls? I think you said it was like
Yeah,
January.
we said the next ultrasound for the girls. We won't do another ultrasound for the big group of girls. They've already been ultrasounded. We don't do them again unless there's a health concern and the baby's compromised, like we did last year with Poppy. Poppy was the first time we ever did ultrasounds throughout the pregnancy to keep an eye on the baby. But yes, Amy and Harper will get ultrasounded sometime in the first 2 weeks of December is the plan.
And then Raymond Collins wanted to know, what is banding? I think that...
Yeah, so Raymond, banding, that is a procedure where we take specific rubber bands, thick. I mean, they're not rubber bands like where you can stretch them, but they're very, very small. They look like little donuts. And you use a tool that has 4 little prongs, and you squeeze them like pliers to open those 4 little prongs, and the band sits on those 4 little prongs and opens the band so that from underneath the goat you can slide the testicles in and then slowly close the rubber band, cutting off all circulation, and they eventually shrivel up and fall off. That's the idea. We received a defective bag of bands, and the process seemed to be working until about a month in, when the testicles should have been falling off, and instead of falling off, the tissue got necroted and infected, and we ended up with big issues. So we had to surgically castrate and move along with fighting the infection. And we were pretty close to getting septic, and it was bad. It was really bad, which is why
banding's been used for years, though. We're not the only person that does it.
Banding works, and our vet says, when banding works, it works. But when banding doesn't work, it's a catastrophe.
Right.
And that's what we ran into this year with every single baby that we banded. So, moving forward, we always take practices that we did last year and we change them for the subsequent years. And this is one of them. I won't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I will have to pass the cost of surgically castrating the babies onto the buyer, but then I won't be selling a baby who's been banded and whose testicles haven't fallen off yet, just for those owners, brand new goat owners, to have to deal with a complication.
Yeah. This is back, I think that same person.
Yeah.
Was that Raymond's question?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's another one, or not a question, but you should try Stella on...
Atopica?
Atopica.
I think so. Instead of Apoquel. It dampens her immune system. I am a vet nurse. Lots of allergies in the practice. So yeah, Raymond, that's funny. I'll definitely ask about that with our vet to see if that's another option for her.
Yeah.
When I brought Stella in, because she's a French bulldog, one of the vet techs there was like, "Oh, what brings Stella in today?" And I was like, "Yeah, she's having an outbreak of her allergies." And she goes, "Oh, you mean she's a Frenchie?" Because Frenchies are very prone to allergies and skin issues in general. But we always say, yeah, but she's so worth it.
Lauren, yes, we will definitely have plenty of apple pie lotion on Friday. Yeah, we've got enough.
We're
in
not going to
stock,
sell out between now and then.
And nobody's buying anything right now.
No,
So
you all are just holding on to your.
we actually thought the other day the website was broken.
Totally
We're
thought. I had to go in and make my own order because I was like, is it broken?
Well, it's because what we're seeing from a business owner side, the volume of traffic on the website is going up. But there's zero orders.
No sales coming in because
we,
y'all are waiting for those deals.
And we panic because occasionally we find errors on the site and we're like, oh my gosh, we haven't had any orders in 4 or 5 days, and it was because of an error, or we haven't.
Yeah.
We've had that happen.
We have had that happen.
And that one of
where a friend of ours came. She
Yeah.
wanted to pick some lotion up at the farm, and I said, just order it through the website so the inventory stays up to date. She's like, I think I might be stupid because I can't get it to do what I want it to do. And sure enough, it was a glitch. It
was a glitch, and that shut down our site for like 4 days, and we we didn't realize it. So yeah, we sometimes get nervous. Like I actually asked you guys, 104 of you, I think, voted. Are you seeing images on our website under apparel? And about 12% of you said no. So we're still trying to figure out that issue. It has something to do with your side of your computer, whether you're a virus.
What browser you're using.
Well, it's not only a browser thing, because some people are seeing it perfectly fine in Internet Explorer, other people aren't. It could be a browser, but that's not consistent enough to just say it's the browser.
If you go further than that,
it's the next is, okay, exactly what level of that browser, or what virus protection are you running on that browser, or what pop-up blocker or ad blocker. So it's technically not on our side.
Right.
But for 12% of the audience out of 105 votes or something like that, 12 people said, yeah, you're right, there's no images. And it's only under apparel, it's not under lotion. So
really?
Because those images are coming from Printful, from our filler, our vendor. Vendor. We don't take those photos.
True.
Like
they are loaded on the back end.
They're loaded on the back end. So it's technical, it's all whatever.
Yeah.
But if you don't see images, click on the product. Even though there's no image, it'll say Moo Blanket and not have an image. Click on it. And then you'll see the image.
Yeah.
It's just not showing at the top level. So if you really want, if you're there, it's the thumbnail. It doesn't show.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Patricia Moyer has a question.
Yes.
Are you worried about predators going after the boy goats since they are not locked in a barn?
Well,
they're not locked in the boys, the big boys,
there.
the bucks. They're not locked in the barn. However, there's a few reasons I'm not worried about the boys, and
it was done by design.
Yeah, so they are together. You know, they have their pens, 1, 2, 3. They also have higher fences than what the girls have.
Yeah.
And they're boys.
They're big and
they're
loud
huge and stinky, and we keep this barn. Our barn is so close to the house too, and they're protected in this. They're close to the road. They have a little bit of woods, and then the barn. So a predator would have to be pretty ballsy to come in, and it would have to be a big predator. We're talking about a whole pack of coyotes or a bear or something really big, and they would have to be really, I don't know, they'd have to be really brave. So knock on wood.
Yeah.
You know, I can't even say it.
Plus the boys are really close to the road, so there's a lot of traffic. Yeah, and that scares predators. Anyways, the predators aren't.
Their paddock, their little fenced-in area, goes right up to within 50 feet, 40 feet of the back end of their.
Right.
Goes all the way up, pretty much to the road, through some lightly wooded areas, but. They're really protected by 2 barns, really. 3 barns.
Technically.
The hay barn, the red barn, the big barn that you guys live in. And they're sheltered in this...
They're in like this triangle.
This little area that really that really I don't feel like, you
Yeah.
know, I feel like they're safe.
Yeah.
If I can't sleep at night thinking my animals aren't safe, it's not going to happen. So
Typo Queen said that she saw various articles on YouTube that YouTube accounts that aren't making money will be deleted. Have you heard about this, and do you have any thoughts? Yes, I've heard a lot about it. The reason you're seeing a lot of those articles is because it was in the 12 pages of new things coming out, that was one of the lines YouTube used. It said something like, if the channel isn't commercially viable, we have the right to remove it, blah, blah, blah. It's a bunch of gray lawyer talk. It gives them the ability to do whatever they want. But in the end, that's not what they meant. They did not mean if your channel's not making money, we're going to get rid of it. It had nothing to do with that. It more meant that if your channel is costing YouTube money, for example, if you're uploading tons and tons and tons of videos and not serving them to anybody,
you're keeping them all private or
keeping
unlisted.
them all private or unlisted, and just using YouTube as like file storage for yourself, and
you're gonna get deleted.
It could get deleted. It was very gray. It caused a huge uproar, and
it's all very vague.
It's not what they're doing. They're not deleting channels that aren't making money.
Yeah.
And for the record, the people making these decisions don't know how to operate cell phones.
No,
So you're
that's the other
Yeah.
issue. The other issue is that
Idiots.
the people out in Washington, they don't even know what creators do all day.
Yeah.
They think, oh, we just post videos.
Yeah, Liz posted a very good article you posted it, right? On Facebook about the whole petition and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and
it was the petition, and there was actually a video that went
if
along
you watch that video
with that petition. And for me, I'm not going to ask you guys to sign something that I don't stand behind. So when I watched the video, it really did help explain why this is so dangerous, because the language and the verbiage that they use is confusing to even lawyers who do this full time.
Yeah.
So if they're confused and they don't know exactly what's going on, how are we supposed to understand what's going on? How are we supposed to protect our channel from not getting fined $42,000 per video if they deemed it meant for kids?
Right.
Because they're saying bright colors and this, and it's not well defined. They say if we have animals on our channel that were like, you don't know my intent. Our intent has never been to cater towards children.
Oh.
You know?
No.
So, anyway.
Needless to say, the moose stuffy and all that stuff is not happening anytime soon.
Oh, the moose stuffy, it'll happen eventually, just not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Okay, Val NC asked, and if I'm jumping ahead, please.
Go ahead.
I'm back at 8:45.
I'm
so
at
actually
8:39.
Your question comes
Yeah,
first.
Susan.
Good, okay.
Who did Grayson have a date with today? She was so pretty.
She looked a lot like Rainey, only she had more solid black on her back half. Okay, so here's what we do with our boys. Once our girls are all done breeding and everything, we breed kind of early in the season. Some of the people who breed for later in the season, but they don't have a buck, or they have bucks, but they're starting to get a few of their girls are getting too closely related to their bucks, they start shopping around for, this is where we all start feeling like pimps. Okay, we start shopping for boys. Oh my gosh, Jake.
Jake's getting all excited.
Jake's getting very excited downstairs on his game.
Yeah.
So what's happening is, today, one of our potential customers from last year, she was interested in some boys from last year, decided not to go with any of the boys last year and just do stud service this year. We call it driveway breeding, but really they drive the girls here once they're in heat, and then we put them in with the boys and allow them to do their thing, and then they go home. Because that's all it really takes.
And it didn't work, so they'll come back.
So she was in early heat. She wasn't quite there yet. So we're hoping by tomorrow morning she'll be in a full standing heat. And we're excited because there's a different breeder that we actually got. Our Tog breeder that we got our foundation dose from. So we got Cassie, Amy, Danica. Cassie, Amy, Danica.
What about Deandra?
Deandra was the other one. I knew she came with a baby. I was like, who was it? our original for Toggenburgs we got from her, and now she just private messaged me this evening and was like, yeah, so I think one of my girls is going to be in heat tomorrow morning. Can I come and use Moose? So Moose is going to have, hopefully Moose is going to have a play date tomorrow. And Grayson will have another play date tomorrow if Pepper is her name.
And nothing for Giovanni.
And nothing for poor Giovanni is going to be, you know what? He's going to be redecorating tomorrow. It's going to be raining too, so it's going to, yeah. But yeah, so that's what we do. We offer stud service to those who, A, don't have bucks of their own, but they want to get their girl bred, or B, they have bucks, but a few of their girls are too closely related. So they come here.
So Amy asked, how are all the bunnies doing?
Bunnies are doing great, and they, oh my gosh, those grass mats that people have been sending, they last less than a day. They're going through them, and they're eating them, and they're playing with them, and they're having such a good time. They're awesome. That's a great enrichment toy, but they're too expensive. The toilet paper hay stuffer things are better.
Right. So I'm trying to get to our trivia.
I know.
But I want to finish up the questions. Do you worry about the heat lamps and hay catching on fire? No, I don't. Because of the way we do heat lamps in our heat barrels, we've done everything we can to mitigate that concern.
So here's the thing with our heat barrels. Our heat lamp is up inside the 55-gallon drum. And even if, and not to mention, it's stuffed in a corner and we bungee cord or we screw the barrels.
The barrel right
We've
to the
done
wall.
both. We've bungee cord them, but we also screw the barrels into the walls so the moms can't move the barrels. But if they tip the barrel over, the heat lamp is still screwed up inside the heat barrel.
Yeah, still not touching hay.
It's not touching any hay. It's not coming into contact with anything. Honestly, the biggest concern there, if she knocked the heat barrel over, is would she nibble at the wire?
Right.
And then she'd look like thunder.
Right.
With the big...
Up
Okay,
here.
I think...
Where are you at?
I've got a couple I can lump together.
Go ahead.
Here.
Sure.
One is Ruby in the Sun, and the other is Typo Queen. They're both asking about predators in the area: coyotes, bears.
Yeah. So okay, I've never seen a bear. We actually put a trail cam out for hunting purposes, to see what's in the area. It helps us too. And we've seen bobcat. We've seen
Fisher cat.
coyotes.
One fisher cat one.
Yep. We've you get the raccoons and the fox, but. Nothing.
Never
big,
seen a bear.
Nothing.
No moose or bear.
We've heard the coyotes.
Oh, we hear the coyotes all the time. It's scary when we hear them. Angelina Walker.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you guys and all the work you guys do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I saw the closer. Did you check with Stella's breeder to see? Yeah, we did call the breeder. He didn't have any history of it.
So read her name and her
Oh,
question.
sorry. Linda Green. Did you check with Stella's breeder to see if they can offer any insights on allergies?
So I did. I text messaged him and asked if the line had any history. Like, does her auntie have allergies? Mother, father, siblings, any idea? Just so that if he had any idea, like, oh yeah, her mom has this weird thing with whatever. Then I'd be like, okay, well then we'll stay away from that. But no, he said he's not aware of any allergies in the line, so we just got special. We got lucky with this one. But
Chris West ordered her U-Haul. She's on her way.
Typo or
Chris West.
She's
Chris West.
moving in?
Yeah,
No,
I ordered
she's
my
coming.
U-Haul.
She's coming
Excuse
for the
me.
goats.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll make sure to lock the barn tonight.
Goats
Yeah.
will go missing. Evil laugh.
That's my evil laugh. If I have to define it, I didn't do it.
Kate Medlin, I've been waiting to order a blanket since I've heard about them.
We told
They
them
don't
about
show
it.
on the site, no thumbnail, no words, so
It is not
it
actually
actually
up. Right, it's
Let's
not
see.
actually up.
It's not actually up.
So there's a lot of things that aren't actually up, and this is where we can move into what's behind us. All of the products behind you, minus the Swanky sauce,
right.
aren't actually up.
Right.
The blanket's not actually up. They're all launching on Black Friday. So
the
at
calendar,
11:59, let's give them a little sneak peek.
the really big, and just so we know, it's very large, very heavy duty paper.
Yeah, it is. I actually, when I first got it, I was surprised with the cardstock. That's what it's called. It's
Cardstock.
very. This is one sheet of paper.
Right.
Anyway, let me see what I'm going to show you first.
And very large images.
Very, very large. Okay. So on each, this is going to be January 2020. On each of the pages, you're going to have a picture of a goat, his or her name, and a little can you
tell them to
tell them to quiet down a little bit? And a little fun fact about that goat. So it's going to be either a birthday or okay, I lied. It's not on every single one of them. But Moo is January, and it says her birthday and loves animal crackers. You know, these little fun. And her name, the troublemaker, because we all know Moo is a troublemaker. We've got Fiona and Bear at the little lovebirds for February. We've got Billy. Fun fact, Billy once faked his own death. And you guys were all in the barn at the time. And actually, that is the picture of him faking his own death. We've got little Jack Jack for April, and that is because Jack Jack passed away in April. Gone but never forgotten. Blow me up with those purple hearts. And we've got Grace.
Lose all our questions.
We are gonna. We've got Grace for May, future herd queen, and that holds true. So it goes all the way through. Actually, it goes all the way through to I thought it went to January
21.
Oh, you're right. I messed up this one. It goes through January 21. So you get a full 13 months of Simon Says Farms calendar. Oh, Moose's December 2020 has a closet full of hair products. Because look at this. I mean, is this not the cutest picture of Moose you've ever seen in your life? Can you see it?
It takes a little while to catch up.
We have to catch up with you.
I'm going to jump while you're showing that. Chris Gravely, I think I scrolled all the way up to your question. No, we have never had a goat stolen.
Oh, God. I don't think I would make it through that.
We have heard of it happening.
Yeah.
But no. It's one of the reasons we lock them in at night, too. Some people don't. Some people don't lock all their animals in at night. So.
Lots of pity for Giovanni. Always groomsman, never the groom. Poor Gio.
Yeah. Oh, Simon says, see Lauren.
Oh, look at all the hearts. Oh, God, I can't handle this. Look at all the
all the purple hearts.
All for Jack Jack.
Yep.
Sweet little Jack Jack.
So, Lauren, so the question was, will the people who have text alerts get a text from you guys saying that the Black Friday sales are happening? No, because that system's not ready yet. That's
you guys
another
are just
thing.
signing up for it now. We are learning how to.
You're signing up. The list is building. So if you haven't done it yet, on the website, top left corner, if you click the button that drops down the menu, it says join the village. You join the village, obviously put in your cell phone number, and this could be anywhere in the world. Any country, doesn't matter. Put in your number. Birthday is optional. That's for a happy birthday text. That's for. We're still, once the database fills, we're then looking to launch the system to where we can send really what it's going to be used for, not to sell you stuff. Hint, hint, if we launch something new, we might send it out and let you know, hey, something new, just fall collection just went live. Stuff like that. By FCC regulations, we have to follow a lot. You think YouTube's hard?
Yeah.
Try to text your audience. It's even harder. So there's a lot of stuff we can and cannot do. And it costs me money every time I hit the button. And the more people on the list, the more money it costs. So we're going to use it very sparingly.
Right now, this is a free service because we're working out our kinks.
Correct.
And I don't ever want to charge for a service that
we don't even know how to
we don't
use.
know how to use, and we could mess it all up.
Right.
So for right now, it's a free service.
Yep.
If we find that, look, this is really working, our audience loves it, but it's costing us, like you said, we don't know. It's an undefined number right now.
Well, I know the number. I just know if the list grows to, like, say right now, we know our core audience. It's about 200 people. They're here right now, right?
Don't leave, because remember, we still have our, like, giveaway. So.
Right. But my point is, if something crazy was to happen and our text list ended up at 10,000 people, I can't do that for free.
Yeah.
You know what I can tell you right now. I'm not pushing the button.
Right. There's certain things that when you find a small company like us in the beginning,
you get a lot of perks.
You get a lot of perks for free because we're still testing and we're still trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. What can we feasibly, what do we need to charge it for? I don't want to overcharge.
Right.
I also don't want to undercharge.
I know, and again, we take what other people have done, and the guys from Animal Adventure Park with the giraffe did what, $5 a month to be part of the
something
texting
like,
service?
$4.99 a month.
So,
and I don't know what that all entailed.
Right.
But
and I'm looking at all different text platforms in the background, the technology behind it. We're working with our web developer. There's a whole bunch going on. And again, FCC regulations, what I'm allowed to do, not allowed to do, so all that. So, no, it definitely won't be ready for Black Friday. We're hoping it's ready by the end of the year because I definitely want it ready for Greta.
Yeah.
For Greta, oh my God, she's pushing, we're in the barn announcement. Like, that's what the whole plan is for.
That's the whole idea.
That we can literally jump on there and say, all right, she's really pushing. Like, she's in true labor. Yeah. We don't want to do any boy cried wolf scenarios.
No, we're pretty good about that.
You know, the minute we know, and the, like, locals, the family that's in town, the friends down the neighborhood
it's the same text message they're going to get.
Everybody's around, we send it out, and you guys jump on the camera, and we're good to go. That's kind of what the whole thing was all about. So you don't miss a birth. That's really what it was for. Yeah. So we need it ready by January, which is only like 39 days away.
Yeah, it's really not.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Right.
So,
I did see Lazy Jane asked, Liz, is Stella's is Stella breaking out all year? My dog would only do it in the fall. So, oddly enough, Hazel, our Great Dane, who had to go to puppy jail because they started playing right before, on the couch, right here, 125-pound dog and Stella playing right when we were about to go live. She broke out in this little rash underneath her tail in the spring. And they said that she, like, with all the new growth coming up out of the ground, that she sat in something she was allergic to and started breaking out under her tail. And they chalked it up to just a seasonal thing. And she might even outgrow it because she was, at the time, only 2 years old. So her immune system is still pretty immature. Stella's, you know, it's odd because she started breaking out at the end of September, early October, and she's still breaking out. So technically it's only fall still.
Yeah.
Will it go away in the winter? Will we have a year-long problem? I don't know, because she's still just so young. So I don't know. That's something to definitely keep an eye on, though. The vet is saying it's something that they don't think that she'll outgrow because it is such a large reaction that she's having every time, sadly enough.
I do like the fact how we throw the emoji rule out the window when we start talking about Jack Jack. I was just reading through and I'm like, that's, you know, there's a time and a place where it just, I think.
I have Val from NC.
Go for it.
Wanting to know what the lotion of the month is for December.
Ooh.
I think it's here.
If I'm not mistaken. Find another question while I just double check.
Well, we had somebody who was having trouble finding the drop down to sign up, and
I think somebody dropped the link.
Taking care of it.
Yeah.
Yep, they dropped the link. I saw that. Yep. It's also all the way at the bottom of the website in the footer. On any page of the website, scroll all the way to the bottom and it says join the village. Click that join the village and fill out the form.
It also says it right there.
Yeah, that's where I said top. Yep,
No,
join the village.
top 3 lines.
Top 3 lines if you're on mobile. Well, if you're
she
on...
wasn't sure if it was YouTube, Facebook.
Oh,
whatever.
website.
All right, I was correct.
So, yeah.
Back to, what was
Lotion
it,
of the month
Val's
for
question?
December. Yep.
Lotion of the month for December is called Chocolate Espresso. Fun fact, when we made lotion, back before we made lotion in these types of bottles, we'll have to find like an OG lotion bottle. You'll see it looks like crap. But we were really only making it for home consumption and a
I
little
can go
bit,
get one. No.
a little bit, very little bit. Like when people would come to pick up their chicks, we'd have a little area of our lotion. Didn't really sell a lot, but it was something that we would just use and the kids would use. But chocolate espresso, honeysuckle.
Yep.
Jasmine was part of the original. Then we had
it was $5.
we had Summer Fling was an original. Anyway, chocolate espresso was an original flavor scent. And it smells like you would want to eat it.
Oh yeah, it was one of the best.
It's
Don't eat it.
no, you shouldn't eat it, but my gosh. Yeah.
No smell-o-vision here, buddy.
I mean, honestly, it really does smell like warm chocolate and coffee. It's so good.
Nina, I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
So, I'll explain the madness that happens in my head here.
Oh God. Everybody hold on.
Yeah, hold on. We might need to dry erase board.
What was her question?
So Nina said, sorry, where do I find the drop-down menu to sign up for...
The YouTube or Facebook?
Sign up for the text, for the village, right?
And
is it on YouTube or Facebook?
Okay.
I'm looking in both places, but I have no clue. So
It's
I
on
just
our
want to help you
website.
out. It's on our website.
Right.
So you think about it, right? We're building a business I don't want YouTube to own. So with
because
all
YouTube
this...
is proving itself as not trustworthy.
Well, it's not even YouTube. The government gets involved with everything, and and you don't want. Basically, don't take this the wrong way. I want to own my audience. I want to be able to contact you guys and stick around whether YouTube goes out of business tomorrow or not, right? So that's where the text platform and the email and all that helps us all stick together if YouTube goes out of business. So that's the whole point of, and Facebook, and that's their I'm renting land. That's the way a lot of these guys that do YouTube for a living. Remember, you're renting space. The landlord can always raise the rent. You never know. When your 1-year contract or lease is up, they can double the rent tomorrow, or say, oh, by the way, you don't have parking space anymore. Or, oh, you remember we used to pay for heat? We don't anymore. They can do whatever they want. So you can't yell at YouTube. It's a free service, right?
Right.
And, oh, by the way, it's free for you to upload more data than any platform has ever allowed, ever.
Yeah, for free.
And I mean, YouTube does things no platform has ever. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
So my point is,
Faye actually just corrected us.
yes,
AAP did a one-time
I saw that.
$5.
And again, that goes back to I don't know what platform AAP was using, the back end of the system. How do you do that? They also had a massive audience, the audience size over there.
Yeah.
I just know every time I send out a text, it costs me money. I haven't found a platform yet where it's not volume-based pricing. You know, so we're still looking. But, you know, when you guys get a text at 1 o'clock in the morning, don't complain to me like, why is he sending text messages out so late? I mean, they're coming out when the babies are coming out.
Yeah, Chris West said if Aaron owns me, I'm sending my bills to him. He's currently unemployed. You do realize this, right?
Right.
He's not paying anybody's bills.
Yeah. No. My point is I don't own my audience. I just don't want YouTube to be in control. That's it. That's the whole reason the text platform is on our website, not through.
Good idea, Chris. I'm right behind you. Great. Now we're getting Louise's bills, too.
Oh, no.
All right. I think we should move on to some
All right.
trivia.
Yeah.
All right. So here's how this is going to work. Aaron's going to get the dry erase board.
Try
We're going to ask 5 questions. Predetermined questions. We're going to ask you
There's
5
this a better
questions.
view?
Yes. Everybody likes me better anyway.
They do. I know this for a fact.
So, yeah, we're going to ask 5 questions. And somehow,
We'll figure it
We're
out.
going to keep track of what the first. I don't. How are we
First
gonna,
person that answers it correctly, I'm going to write their name
Okay.
down, and basically they got a point.
Okay.
Each question has 1 point,
One
I guess.
point.
I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go.
Okay. So then we'll write that person's name down as getting it right, and I guess the top 3 people.
Win.
How are we doing this? What if the same person gets all 5 questions?
That's
right?
when
that's
you
a-
do the tiebreaker.
What's the tiebreaker? Now we gotta
We
go
have a
back.
tiebreaker question.
Yes,
We have
yes.
one if we need it.
Okay. We're gonna figure this
We'll
out.
figure this out as we go. So get your keyboard.
No cheating. Okay.
How do you cheat? You don't.
Well, some of the questions, I don't know, might have. Okay. I am not in chat right now. So if our moderators, because they're doing such a fantastic job, Tina, stick with me. Stick with me. Get the not chopsticks, toothpicks, and keep your eyeball like this.
What?
She's in the UK. It's like 2 a.m. there.
Oh,
it's very late.
that's what the toothpicks are for.
It's
Okay,
very,
got
very
it. I was
late.
like, what the heck are
And she's
toothpicks
still
for?
here because she's a trooper and she doesn't sleep on Saturday nights. Okay. All right, so we're going to start. So everybody man your keyboard. Are you listening?
Yep, they're listening.
Okay.
I'm going to try to...
Scroll all the way. We're not going to take questions. If you asked a question to us and we did not answer it,
We'll try to
save
get back
it
to
and
it.
we'll do it after our trivia thing, okay?
Go ahead.
All right, are you scrolled all the way to the bottom so
Yeah.
we know when the questions come
Yep.
in?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready
All right,
to go.
first question. On your mark. How many goats do we currently have? I feel like the delay we're going to have
The
to
delay
sit here
is
for
going
a
to
while.
be crazy. Do, 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 do. We got some questions. That's Jeopardy, by the way, if you don't know.
All right,
Susan's in
All
with
right,
oh.
All right, S.
Okay.
Ireland got the correct
S.
answer
Ireland.
of 21 blackjack.
S. Ireland got it right. Here
Oh
comes.
wow, that's a lot of answers.
That's a lot of answers. This is gonna be fun. We got
All right.
S. Ireland.
Oh, but I mean, just for ha-has, I'd like to see who else also got it right.
Oh
So
gosh,
there
I
are
wish
a
I only
few.
had
There
14,
are a few.
13.
There are a few.
I can't get back. It's going too
Okay.
fast.
There.
Okay, hang on.
All right, so
So
S. Ireland was first,
Yep.
and then Amy
Typo.
was so close. Heidi was so close.
Typo, Tina.
Typo and Tina got it.
Tracy.
Tracy got it. Who else
Yeah.
got it? Scroll up.
Melinda.
Scroll up.
Oh,
Keep
typo.
going. Nancy got it.
Kate P.
Nancy.
Chris Gravely.
Melinda. Chris Gravely. Oh, you were so close.
CB.
Yep.
Yep. Thank
Yes.
you, Brenda.
Yep.
Woo,
We
got it.
We wrote it down. S. Ireland. All right.
Oh,
I forgot
Susan
the
forgot the
boys.
boys.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Oh, okay. Everybody forgets about the boys. Remember? Hey, YouTube just gave me a new analytics. By the way, we are now at 98% women.
Oh.
Watch this channel. Not 90. We lost men. Men, please come back. We need
scared
to.
them
Next
away.
Simon Says Saturday. It's gonna be the Saturday after Thanksgiving and all that stuff. We need to just sit here and drink beer and talk football and like turn it back.
You
into...
can't do that.
No, you're right.
I can
can't.
talk football.
You're
You
right,
can't talk football.
I can't. All right.
Okay. Oh, Brenda's not playing.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Second
So
question.
question number 2. Everybody ready?
All right. Are there multiple parts?
No.
Remember, we got to give that.
This
hint.
is a 1-part answer. Okay. Okay. People were answering before I got the question on my end. Oh
Due to
no.
the delay. Oh no.
Make sure you. Okay. Bottom right. Bottom
Bottom right-hand corner,
There
hit-
should be the word live. Click the word live and make sure it's high, it's red. That
Yeah.
way you know
We'll
you're
wait a
up
second.
to speed.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes in the barn. Somebody will say something about moo, and I'm like, she's just in the
And you're only
corner.
like 12 seconds behind, or like.
I'm a minute or two because I scrolled
Yeah.
back a little bit or I got delayed. I don't know. Okay, everybody up to speed. Everybody's red live is. Red.
We've never tried this giveaway thing before,
No.
so
This
you know.
is, remember?
We
Working
might be
out-
breaking some YouTube.
working
rule.
out the kinks.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. When was Simon Says Farms founded? What year? Okay, we'll do it again.
Do 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 do
Do I need to
do.
break out the piano?
Yeah.
I'm not getting any response.
I was gonna say I'm
They're
not.
all on the website trying to figure out what year Simon Says Farms was founded. I said no cheating.
That's not cheating.
Nobody has any answers.
Equine
2008.
Preppers got it.
Oh, yep. Equine Preppers got it with 2012.
And S. Ireland came in second. with the
Oh,
right
man.
answer.
Okay. Can you go back to the big one?
I went here because it's faster in real
Got
time.
it. Typo Queen got it too.
Equine, and then who was it?
Equine,
I'm
then
just-
S.
Harrison
Ireland,
got it.
and then Typo.
And Bill Harrison got it.
Got it. Yep. Oh, everybody's so close.
Heidi got it.
I got the first three.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I just
Let's
wrote down
go
the first
to-
3. I don't know
to,
why, because I just want to know. Okay.
Well, because
You
the
want me to
top-
break it out again, make it big?
Yeah, because I can't see. Now I look silly.
Come on. There it goes.
Oopsies.
Uh-oh.
Yep, Brenda says Equine Prepper got it.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. So our top 3 for that question.
We're
That
Equine
way,
Prepper,
yep.
S. Ireland, and typo,
Typo.
in that order.
Okay.
Yep.
Are we giving different values for answering
I'm
first,
just-
second, third? How are we doing this?
I don't know. I'm just writing it down so if we need to go back later.
Gonna figure it
Right
out.
now, put it
We'll
this
figure
way.
it out later.
S. Ireland has 1 point and Equine
Equine has 1
Prepper
point.
has 1 point.
Okay.
Really.
Okay.
If it comes down to something later, we could say, oh, well,
Okay, but
S.
you
Ireland
also got
actually
second
got...
point there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was way off.
Oh no.
What did Amy say? I missed it. Amy said...
Some people said like 2002.
1990.
1997.
Were you even born?
I was still in high school.
Ah,
Oh, that man.
1998.
I was still in high school. I didn't graduate high school till 2001. So
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
that's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Next question. Good job. This is a 1-part answer. How long have Aaron and Liz been married?
Do 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 do. No answers again.
It's a delay.
I know. I'm just kidding.
All right. Let's see what everybody says.
Somebody said they
Oh,
fell
we're coming-
asleep and just woke up.
Oh, Carrie, you're missing the
Oh,
giveaway.
AKA
Oh,
Hope.
AKA Hope got it. Woo! Followed by Noni. And oh my gosh, the answers are flying in. Susan
PB
got
got
it. PB got it.
Okay,
Graham's
so
got
I gotta
it.
go back.
Typo got it. Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
feel like a lot more people answered this question than the last question.
Nona.
Or we broke YouTube. Not long enough, Louise says. That's a good answer. This week was a rough one, so it could have ended at 14 years.
With House of Pie never finishing.
The House of Pie door was
The
hard,
deal breaker.
was hard enough. Susan
There you
got
go.
it. No, yep.
Yeah, Nona was first.
No, AKA Hope was first.
Oh, yep. AKA Hope. That's you right.
Yeah.
AKA Hope. Then Nona. Then PB.
Susan got it. Graham's
Susan.
got it. Typo got it.
Lot of
Nancy
people.
got it. Connie got it. Wow, everybody's paying attention. Patricia got it. Everybody, you know what? Everybody was really close too.
They were pretty close. Somebody said 20.
Brenda's like,
Oh.
I forgot you're on your own.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sue got it too.
Yeah.
Angelina Walker said 5 years. I said, oh, that would be a problem for just about every kid you have.
Yeah.
We had 4 children before we got married. We were test driving with the children situation.
Yeah.
And then, I figured might as well. That's funny. All right,
5
so
years. That is funny.
maybe she missed the 1. Okay, sometimes
Oh,
my
that could be it.
keyboard doesn't
Could be it.
hit.
Yep.
Oh, Paula was second. She said.
Paula was second?
I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know. Things come in so quickly. Hold on. Go back.
I'm going all the way back right there. AKA
No, ours
Hope.
is weird. Ours is weird. It says
Yeah.
Bad. Internet is weird too. Okay. So the next question is a 4-part answer. You need to get all 4 correct in order for this to count. So the question is, there were 4 original goats of Simon Says Farms. Name all 4. Go. Do, 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 Oh, they need more time because it's a 4-part question. Ah, see? Grams is going to the second verse of the song.
I think S. Ireland's got it.
All right, let's see. Scroll all the way to the... Oh, hold on.
Whoa.
Right there.
They're starting to come
Right
in.
there. S. Ireland got it.
Oh, yeah. And then, let's see. Wendy, Sadie, Lucy, Charlotte.
Yep.
And
That
KP's
is
got it.
correct.
KP's got it too.
KP got it. She the next one?
And
I have no clue. That's the best answer.
That's a good answer.
I have no clue.
yeah. Kate Medland is next.
All right, so who was the second one?
S. Ireland was first.
Yeah.
That is not right. That is
No.
not right.
I think Kate P has it next.
Cassie. Lucy, right there. Kate P was the next one that got it.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, scroll.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Moo, no.
Oh, there
Throw
it
the
is.
doghouse
Wendy, Lucy, Charlotte, Sadie. Kate Medlin was the third one.
And then Kate, yeah.
Okay.
You
Nice job.
You might want to explain about Cassie because I had the same question.
What was the question about Cassie?
Well, a lot of folks have Cassie in the original 4.
Right.
So-
Cassie and Amy came at the same time, and they were actually number 5 and 6. And they came, what did we say, 4 months, 6 months
I think you
after?
said 4.
Yeah, so I'd have to go back and check. But it was within the first year of us having goats, we got Cassie and Amy.
Yep, Brenda says S. Ireland, Kate P, and Kate Medlin.
Perfect.
Yep, that's what we
got.
wrote. That's what we wrote. So Chris West actually threw up a Wendy and some question marks.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. Wendy was an
actually-
Alpine in the original 4, but we unfortunately lost Wendy due to an accident that happened in a barn with rabbit food. Was it rabbit food?
So when I get really, some people might say,
think it
wow,
was rabbit.
she's really kind of OCD about making sure all the doors are locked and latched and double locked, triple locked, and I'll even go back to the barn to make sure they're locked again. So what happened was one night, somehow the latch that we walk in and out of, the door that
Right
we
near
walk
the water
in and out of, right
trough.
where the water trough is, that door, it didn't get locked. It might not have even been latched. I'm not really sure. But in the middle of the night, they swung the door open, and at the time, we were keeping food differently as well, and they got into bags of rabbit food, bags of goat food, bags of loose minerals, and they overate all of them. We had a bunch of babies at the time, too. So we had a whole crop of kids and all the moms, and they all overate, and sadly, we couldn't get the vet out fast enough for Wendy. And it's called overeating disease. And it literally, what happens is there's good bacteria, there's bad bacteria in the rumen, and the bad bacteria ate all of the good bacteria, and it literally poisons her.
Yeah.
So we got the vet out, not in time for Wendy, but we got the vet out, and over the next 4 or 5 days, we administered over 150 shots to all of the girls to make sure that the good bacteria won and not the bad. We did have to give one of the babies IV fluids for a day or so. And Stephen and Kelly have her. That was Willow. And she's beautiful today.
Willow.
Yeah. But yeah, we learned a lesson, and we double lock every door in that barn now, and we also keep our food all the goat food, rabbit food, everything is locked behind cabinets. So yeah. Okay, moving right along. Congratulations, S. Ireland, for getting that question correct. The next question is just a one-parter, and it is, if everybody is ready, what country was Stella born in? Go.
I feel weird we're all saying doo-doo.
Stop. It's not that long. They should have the answer. Hold on, let's see.
I messed up the chat.
No.
Susan Battersby.
Well,
I would count. Okay, hold on. Is Belarus a country?
Is it on its own?
Or is it part of Russia?
We wrote down Belarus as our answer, though, not Russia as our answer.
But is Belarus part of country? Is Belarus a country, or is it?
Please.
Okay, we're googling this.
And the question is, how did you ask the question? Did you say country?
I did say country.
So
what
Russia
country
is a
was
country.
Stella born in? Is Belarus a country, or is Belarus Russia? Is it a city?
Belarus is part of Russia.
It would make sense why she has a Russian passport then.
Right. So Russia
hold on,
is technically the
We're
answer.
asking Alec Trebek over here. What's the
Trebek.
final?
Belarus, officially the Republic of Belarus, formerly known by its Russian name Byelorussia or Belorussia, is a landlocked country in Eastern Europe.
So it is a country.
Stand alone.
Okay, so Belarus is the answer, not Russia.
Stand alone.
So Belarus is the country. We cannot take Russia.
Right.
So Melinda, and then Carrie E. And then...
No, I saw...
Yeah.
Melinda, Carrie E, and...
I scrolled down to get to Granny Barb.
Melinda, who is it? Carrie
E. Got it.
And
then
Granny Barb.
All right. That was our last question?
And Brenda says, yeah, it was formerly known as Russia. And
Right.
Vala NC says, no, it's its own country.
Right.
Yeah. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was all 5 questions. We're going to tally up.
So the winner of the calendar would be S. Ireland.
Yes.
She's the only person that got 2
questions.
first answers correct.
And then our next...
So first, second, third.
Yep.
S.
Ireland came in first. Equine...
And because second and third place are the exact same prize, it really doesn't matter.
Equine Prepper and AKA Hope
Would be next, right?
would be tied for second.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then there is no third place because they both got the same, right?
Right. Well, they got question number 2 now because I don't know how we would do that. Because Equine Prepper got a first place, got question number 2 right. AKO got question number 3 right.
Yeah.
S. Ireland's all set.
Out of number ones, we have our first place, S. Ireland, and then second and third is Equine Prepper and AKA Hope.
But
and everybody's
this,
congratulating S. Ireland.
Oh,
but
hold
this
on,
one down
Melinda.
here,
Oh, I forgot
but
number
Melinda
5.
got question number 5
Oh,
right.
shoot.
So I feel like we got to give Melinda a prize too.
Okay.
All right, there,
That
done.
works.
So
I forgot. I didn't, because this was all crossed off. I didn't see it.
Yeah. So because
You're right.
you see what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I do.
what's the difference?
Right,
If
nothing.
nothing,
Because I didn't
other
see.
than it was a question 5, right?
Unless
so,
between these 3, we ask our tiebreaker.
So you would only ask those 3 people to respond?
now let's give them all prizes.
They
I
all
feel
get
like
it.
Oprah. You get a lotion.
You get a lotion. You get a lotion. I do feel like Oprah sometimes.
That was good.
All right, just for shits and giggles. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. This isn't for kids.
No, this isn't for anything now. I just want to see who
Okay.
all's paying attention.
All right, so equine. So hang on a second though. Equine
Equine
Prepper,
AKA Hope,
aka Hope,
and Melinda
and Melinda We need.
Or no, is that Melinda or Melinda?
It's Melinda.
It was Melinda.
Melinda
we need,
Hinkle, right?
We need you
Yeah.
guys to private message Liz.
Hit me up on Simon Says Farms
or
Facebook.
even one of the moderators, right? They could help us out with this.
Sure.
And just let us know what lotion you want us to ship you.
Yeah, in
That's
private
it.
message on Facebook would honestly be easier.
Yeah, if you could do that.
Send me a message. Look through everything. Black Friday stuff.
Lotion wise.
All of the lotion
And-
stuff.
and you
all
don't-
the new scents that are coming
Well,
out.
you don't have to rush because a lot of those new scents aren't even on the website yet.
They're all in the lotion room though that I can ship out tomorrow.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
I just told them.
But they don't. Okay, whatever. You just let us know what
In
you want.
private message, they can tell me I really want to try the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Okay,
Okay,
done.
done. Bye.
And then you'll work on addresses.
And then we'll work on addresses. So just send me a private message.
And
we'll
S
work on it.
Ireland.
Same thing.
Has S Ireland ever bought anything from our website? I'm
That's
sorry.
none of anybody's business.
No, I'm just wondering because we might have her address and we can
I
just
will
ship her
look-
something.
We'll deal with that all on the
Because
back
we already
end.
have your product and we're.
We'll work on that on the back end.
All right.
Okay.
So.
So, just for fun, our tiebreaker question, which we didn't need, but just for fun,
Was very hard, by the way.
it was kind of hard, and we want to know what 3 rabbit breeds do we currently have? I knew she bought stuff, but you don't need to announce that she bought
Okay.
stuff.
No, I just was thinking I could easily do. She doesn't need to say anything. I could just
Yeah,
go
we'll
into
just
the
ship it to you.
system and ship it to you.
All right, so for those who didn't hear, the just for fun question, this doesn't count towards anything. What 3 breeds of rabbits do we breed? I have to go potty. You know, this could be a perfect potty break.
Go. I'll watch for
Okay,
this.
let me know who gets it. Who knows? Oh gosh, I'm gonna fall.
Yeah, especially with the way you
No, I'm fine.
All right.
Did anybody get it yet?
I have not seen it yet, but
That's 'cause
AKA
we're all Googling.
AKA Hope is very excited for her lotion.
And S Ireland says.
Ah, Chris West said you have Bugs Bunny. Somebody said I don't know. LOL. No, hang on. Netherland dwarfs.
Well, don't say anything out loud because other people are still. thinking.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think somebody actually got it.
I don't see anybody that got it yet. Peter Rabbit, Bugs Bunny, and Little Bunny Foo Foo. That was a good one.
Check out Kate Midland.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Liz will have to clarify, though. Kate Midland's answer is very close. I have absolutely no idea. That's a good one. Oh, my goodness.
All right, did anybody get it?
We
Yeah,
think
this
so.
one got it. It was, ready. Well, I want to find it. It was funny.
I got it. Oh, well, yeah. So
The funny one was the best one so far.
Watch your feet.
Peter Rabbit, Bugs Bunny, and Little Bunny Foo Foo.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's wrong, but
Yeah.
very funny.
So Kate Medlin looks like the closest. American chinchillas,
Yes.
lop,
Ooh.
and Netherland dwarf.
Okay,
The
what kind of lop?
Exactly. The question is there
Yeah.
another kind of lop
Yes.
that's not the kind we
Yes.
have? So,
So you'd have to specify what lop do we have?
and so nobody.
Lavender lopped-eared chinchilla.
No.
No.
Oh, there's
Hold
a lot
on,
of weird
somebody-
ones. Big
soft
bunnies.
bunnies.
Fluffy bunnies. Energizer
Energizer
bunnies.
Ooh, this one got it.
That-
Sue.
No.
Yes, Holland Lop, Netherlandorf, and
Yeah,
she left out the
she
American
didn't left
chinchilla.
out the word
I would
American.
totally give her credit.
Because there's other chinchillas.
Oh, there's the giant chin.
Exactly.
Okay.
So nobody has gotten it exact
Nope.
yet.
Adorable bunnies.
Oh,
There
that's
you go.
good.
Oh,
Chinchilla.
there it is, right there. Nope. Not
No.
again. Raymond left out the American.
So, Holland Lops.
There it
Now,
is.
there it
Chris
is.
Gravely
Chris
said
Gravely just got it. Holland Lops, Netherland Dwarfs, and American Chinchillas. She
Yep.
got it. It was so close.
So
Some of them.
close.
Yep. But if you leave the word American off, there is a
There is a
chinchilla
giant.
that doesn't have an
There is
American.
a giant chin. There's also.
If you leave the word Holland off the lop, there's another one that.
Yep.
So, Yeah, the bunny world is ridiculous. It's almost worse than the...
The Easter Bunny.
Are you okay?
What happened?
It's almost worse than the dog world when it comes to how many breeds there are.
Well, almost.
Like I said, almost.
That was fun.
So that was fun. Prizes will be on the way. The sooner we get your address, the sooner we'll ship it out.
I want to ship out stuff on Monday, so...
yeah. What you want and addresses. I have a silly question.
That was
Just
very
because
hard.
I'm curious.
What's that?
Out of these 4 packages we're shipping, how many are going outside the U.S.?
AKA Hope is in Canada.
Okay.
I don't know about Equine Prepper.
Neither do I.
And I don't know...
Local.
Equine Prepper? I don't know.
I don't know.
Ireland is in the States, though.
Ireland is local. Yeah.
And
AKA
then,
Hope, Canada's cool. I could ship to Canada.
Yeah.
I was just hoping
Look
there.
at that. It's only 2:30.
It's only
a.m.
2:38.
I'm running out of
But
battery.
my iPad is running out of battery.
Oh, she goes, it's not only is it.
Okay, somebody said something. I think it was actually CJ. Said something a long time ago.
About?
I don't know. I saw...
You're never going to find it.
I'm never going to find it.
No.
You're right. I saw a comment pop up say, hey, if they don't see what I said, let them know. And I'm like,
let us know. Say it again.
And I was like, oh, no. I missed it.
We played a game. So
Yeah.
we missed it.
We played a game. We missed it.
That's really small font again.
Oh,
Equine Prepper's
Equine Prepper's in
Florida.
Florida. Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad. That's perfect. Yep. I mean, I don't mind shipping around the world. That's
Typo.
fine.
Did I win a moo-moo?
No, you did not win a moo-moo.
Oh,
No.
man.
No. Oh, that reminds me, though. Another item we have out here that nobody has
Nobody's
seen.
seen this one yet.
So
This
explain,
is
Liz.
exciting. Okay, so...
Vanna White.
Vanna White. So this is a Moo Christmas ornament. Hold on. You're missing the best part because this is how it hangs on the tree.
Let me have
And
it.
put it way
Fired
up.
again.
Not fired. You're just not going to get that promotion.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to work because the light's in front of the camera.
They should be
Oh,
able
they
to
could
see
see
it. So it's a Moo ornament. And what does it say? Let me see.
Oh, here. The delay, I don't know.
Oh, it just says Happy Holidays. So it's Moo. On both sides. It's double-sided. And it's got a cute little gold string.
Oh, there it is.
It says Happy Holidays, and Moo's wearing Moo's wearing a Santa hat.
They can see it.
They can,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they can see it. Yeah, kind of. I mean,
Can I message Liz on Instagram?
yeah. You can message the farm on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
If
not?
that's the way she
Yeah.
can
Go to-
communicate, that's fine.
Go to Instagram. Direct message through the Simon Says Farms on Instagram. I could totally do that.
Okay.
Or just go to our website and click Contact Us
This is true too.
and email. That would be. I actually just thought of
Easy.
that. That's interesting. I never thought of that.
What?
Simon Says Farms website has the Contact Us page. I don't know if the website we use to sell everything has a Contact Us page.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Child alert.
Yeah. Do you ever let the male goats go outside in the big yard
Yeah,
without
we answered
girls?
that.
Not well.
We answered
We
that. And
have.
it's not really. We have under like a medical necessity, but no,
Yeah.
not for like you know,
Not
an
for
everyday
just the heck
thing.
of it.
Not just for
Yeah.
fun, because it's not very fun like handling them.
No, handling
Listen,
the boys,
the season
not fun.
the season that they would want to go over to the paddock to eat grass, right? Is the season that they pee on their face.
Yeah.
Who wants to be
Around that.
No, nobody wants to be around that.
Well, it's 9:41. It's getting late.
It is
All right.
late. All right, so we're gonna give you a couple more minutes to like come in and ask a question. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall asleep
Yeah,
right
if
here.
we missed your question, just pop it in real quick. We'll
Stella
wait
needs
a
a
minute.
Santa hat. Don't get me started.
No, Stella does not need a Santa.
You don't want to like announce any more surprises?
I don't think there are any more surprises. What?
Your genius idea. We'll save it for later.
My genius idea.
At
Are you
Walmart
calling
the
me
other
a
day.
genius?
You don't remember?
Oh
Yes.
no, I have no idea what you're talking about. We'll leave that alone.
You have no idea.
I haven't formulated that idea 100% yet.
I mean, all the necessary supplies are here.
No, we'll talk. You guys are gonna be in suspense. You just wait and see. You know.
Oh man. She got like.
Oh, my
dirt or
ghost show is
something.
coming on. Oh, okay.
Oh, that sounds scary. That's not a question though.
Very welcome.
All right, are we done?
Yes, I think we are done.
All right, because we gave plenty of time for questions.
Yep, we did. How much are those gonna run? These? Do you know? Are these are not on the site yet?
No, they're not.
So I don't know how much they are.
Hold that thought.
She could find it, so hold that thought. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
I'm finding it right now.
Yep.
Give me moo ornament. There it is. $14.99.
There you go.
Oh, and it's metal.
And it's
I have
metal.
to say.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's metal and double-sided, printed with Moomoo's face with a hat on. Yep.
Demish momos.
Oh, how warm does the barrel get with the heat lamp? Do you think the chicks would do well in those? No, definitely not.
Oh, not
for
the
chicks.
chicks. No. So
No.
Chicks, when they're first born, they actually have to be around 99
They
degrees.
need to be hot.
Very, very warm.
Right. Yeah, chicks, you want the heat lamp close.
Yeah.
With these, I measured it once. I want to say it was like almost
It's in the
60,
70s?
60, yeah, high
It also
60s,
depends
70s.
on what the temperature is outside.
Outside, yeah.
So, Judy's late to the party, but she apologized. Sorry for my tardiness. What needs to be done in House of Pie?
Oh, jeez. We still got to put the hardware on the doors. All the doors are hung, but we got to put the latches that hold the doors.
Yeah.
Then we have to build the inside of House of Pie, meaning separate the humans from the goats, right? Just one wall there. That could possibly be done tomorrow because it's raining tomorrow. There's no reason we can't work inside House of Pie.
Other than it's going to be very cold.
Oh, cold is nothing. We're not getting away from it. It's just going to keep getting colder and colder and colder. Plus, I got to go grocery shopping. Go figure. We need food. But other than that, the fencing outside, and you'll see some of that in Simon Says Saturday coming soon.
I'm sure you get tired.
Yeah, the fencing on the outside so the goats don't go to the wrong place. So it's getting very, very
the
close.
one paddock is now split into two paddocks, so they can eat in the back paddock or they can eat in the front paddock, or they can only stay in the front paddock while the cow goes to the back paddock.
And plus, the back paddock still has the old little shed that was over there. If you guys remember that, we tried to move it and it fell apart. So we pushed it into the back corner. We got to figure out what we're going to do with it. And right now, I can't do anything with it. So we just got to fence it off.
Yeah.
That's the plan. So
A lot of folks are bailing.
Yep.
that's it. We'll see you guys.
Done.
We're out of
thank
here.
you so much for joining us tonight. It was a lot of fun. We had fun with our game and talking about all that Black Friday stuff.
And we
will be here.
We will be here next Saturday.
Yeah. I know you guys will probably be hanging with some family.
Yeah.
But if you want to put us up on your big screen,
Yeah, you can make it a viewing
some families
party.
watch football on Thanksgiving weekend, and we watch Q&As.
Yeah.
New family traditions.
Exactly. And obviously we'll be no more than 2 inches away from our phones to make sure our website doesn't crash.
Oh my gosh. That's going to give me a little bit of anxiety. But yeah,
right.
so I think we are all set, and we're going to end it right here. So
See
thanks
ya.
for joining us. Bye. Stella, you've been so quiet.
She has been.
She's
Very.
been so quiet. Come here.